No, you're beside. Yeah, you're beside. Basically, you and Dale are right next to each other, next to the window, and then Bruce has walked up to the guns as well.
Let's be clear about this. So this is the...
So has this person got exactly the same gear as him?
Appears to.
Has he got exactly the same gear as him?
Even the guns, right?
Like the guns and everything?
There's nothing that gives him or her away.
Or nothing that you picked up.
So it only appears to. It still remains to be seen if she's able to fire it. And really kill with them.
Yeah.
If they even work.
Oh shit.
She asked for a map, so...
Oh, okay. I thought he was drawing for combat.
No.
So he's getting shot in the head.
Usually when there's a map, there's combat.
Alright, so...
I just want to know like where I am exactly.
Window... Oh, sorry. Window. This would be a door if it were open, but it's closed right now.
Yeah.
Alright. Bruce has walked up here.
Yeah.
Grail is by the window over here. And you are over here.
Okay.
Where are the minis? Took mine out earlier.
This is mine.
Okay, yeah, so that's
Where's
you
the
right
shielded?
there. This is you here.
Yeah.
Grail.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay,
Grail's
so-
here. So she's like, yeah, I got you. Go.
Okay, I see. He saw that. Okay, so Cruz is at the door, and Grail. Cruz asks Grail to look out below and
Oh,
see if it's clear.
So she's looking.
So
she's looking down
she
with that.
goes and turn. She doesn't turn.
No, she's like this. Look at her.
Okay, but that allows like a bit of space, and her cowl or like cloak shifts a little, and I notice that shade isn't in.
She's got a pack, and it's closed.
It's closed. It's closed.
The dog's gonna suffocate if it's closed.
Exactly.
She keeps him inside so that he can duck inside during times of danger.
So somehow there's a source of error anyway.
I mean, otherwise, then I would have to force the puppy to make saving throws during burning hands or something.
That would be amazing.
So unless you want fried puppy,
So you've
Let's
also
read
got
what we
an
saw.
armoured backpack.
all right.
Nobody can shoot you in the back. He's also got an armoured backpack.
So
Isn't your third copy already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really changing.
am I in any way suspicious at this point?
I don't know.
No,
He
because
really
I
can tell. Right?
in the real sense of urgency.
Normally, when you get into danger, you tunnel vision. It's the opposite of what you think. You don't get more aware. You get less because you become focused on like objectives. That's precisely why con men try to make you feel like something's urgent or that somebody's in danger.
That's true.
Are we allowed to offer suggestions?
Sure.
Okay. So why don't you tell the one with the gun to go down first and cover the street?
Oh yeah,
That's already what she's offering to do. She says, "I got you covered from here."
But she's covering from the window, right? But she's covering, it'd be more effective if she goes down to the
Yeah,
street level.
I'll hold it and you go down.
Yeah, I did bring that up since I mean I did bring that up earlier that Brain maybe should go first, but that I don't know if she will.
She says, "I think I got you better up here because I can see them. Even if I can see them over cover and all that."
You want Jessica to die?
No. What weapons do you have? Are you long range?
Well, they've not been threatening yet.
What was that?
You can also peek at the window and check if they are.
No, it's just
Brawling probably could have killed you both
What weapons do you
if
have?
he wanted to.
What weapons do you have?
what weapons do I have?
Oh, you have your arcane focus.
She's a caster.
I like crossbow. Yeah.
Can she like reason out with Grail? It's like I don't see what the difference is. We're both range.
At this point, you are arguing unnecessarily. You wouldn't argue this to true Grail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't make us think about it.
That's fair.
If Grail said, no, look, I can serve you better up here, I don't know if you would force Grail to go this way.
Or can I argue and say, as someone who's inexperienced with this, I think it would be safer if there was someone down there to spot me, like rappelling down.
I don't climb well.
Okay, so she sees your hesitance. She says, okay, I got you. She jumps out the window in one quick swoop. zip lines down, just looking down in both ways so the pistol out, lands on the ground.
There are people waiting for you down there.
Are you confirming?
No.
Okay, so
Gray Rice left out the window.
You've got no reason not to
I'm
trust
trying
him,
to-
don't forget.
I'm not going to listen to door just to hear if and then, yeah, I'm going to follow them once they confirm the because I'm not going to stay here. I'm just watching the door in case they barge through. I heard Gray. In that case, I'll just take a step back. So I'm halfway, yeah. And I'll say, what are you waiting for? I'm going to hold up the 6 pirates. And, but Priya says she's already down there.
She doesn't say she's on the ground, right? She's down there.
down there, yeah.
Do you think or what does she see? Or if you think, never mind.
I'm just gonna watch
What
this.
would you do if this was actual combat?
Because I was expecting for 6 people to barge in.
Right. In your vision, it
Well,
was actually
would you immediately follow him out the window because that's the best course of action? Is what you've got to actually say.
assuming if
So
that really
basically,
was
the
me.
assumption is you got like 6 dudes coming up for you, and you have to make an escape.
Yeah. He's jumped out and left
Yeah.
you a rope to climb down,
Yeah.
and you've got to escape. And you've got rounds are typically 6 seconds, so all this should take place in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a sense of urgency going on here.
And then I'm going to...
What is the mode of transportation around the Bay of Rapiers?
As
Is
opposed
there
to a
like-
horse. If you're lucky, a wagon.
And how fast does it get to the tavern from Dubok ship?
I mean, if you travel at high
Like a horse,
speed,
yeah.
maybe just like 5 minutes if you're at a gallop. Jessica, I'm going to have to demand an answer. I'm going to understand the building tension, but at this point, we must come to a decision.
And I wanted to...
I just realizing that is facing 6 possible pirates.
The longer you delay.
I just get the longer and the delay. Maybe I decided that it's safer to face all of them together rather than.
After you ask Grail to walk out.
6 pirates?
That's true.
You're gonna fight 6 people?
So assume, let's say that Jessica wanted to go down fighting. You just asked your gunslinger to leave.
And I did say we're just gonna hold them off, and then we were all trying to take.
I understand your reluctance to get this over with, but assuming you do it, it's really
Okay,
move on.
fine.
No, 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 no.
Fine. Jessica has a bit of a YOLO about her.
Well, that was a lot of YOLO.
She's lived a long 90-year life.
Okay.
She's young by 11 years, but it's time to,
Never too young to start. Take risks.
she senses the urgency and the oncoming danger.
So,
she decides
Jump out.
she decides to jump out.
At this moment, it's not a dumb decision because we're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it logically
So
follows.
it's okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So
It reasonably
you
follows.
zip,
Anyway.
you zip down the line and you see that she's.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. So you.
Oh, yeah,
walk up.
I lock the door and then gonna sit
soon
there
as
and then I'm
you come
gonna
up-
start.
Yeah. You walk up to the window and you see and you look down just in time to see Grail just catch Jessica, bring her down, and then just give her the wickedest grin that she's ever flashed. Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
We're not in this fight.
No, you're gonna be surprised.
Bring on the orc beer.
17.
Very good. If you weren't surprised. Okay. All right.
How's that chest going?
I just need Bruce.
1.
Oh,
Nat one?
Jessica? 17. Okay. So,
my God.
the upside is you roll really high. The downside is that she gets one turn before you. That's a surprise. Yeah. So basically, because you're not expecting it, yeah, Grail just flashes you an extraordinarily wide grin from ear to ear, and her teeth at first were human-like and sort of square, and then they sharpen up and down. And then no, no. The first thing that you see from above is that she's taking you completely off guard as she goes. And yeah, her guns just shift back into her arms. They turn into sledgehammers.
no, I can't do that.
As soon as the pistols, she releases the pistols, they absorb into her hands, and then she goes, and then they both turn into sledgehammers. She makes 2 attacks on you.
You've got your mage armor on, don't forget.
Yes.
That's why I see her attack Jessica.
You're a champ? I don't know what that name is.
Okay, so that's gonna be a
You died in the jungle, they died out the window. I'm at the camp trying to prise a chest open, I'm all good.
Where are those guys?
You waited for days. They never showed up.
Okay, you're going. You get a 12 to attack on the first one. So I rolled a 12 to try and beat your AC, but because of your mage armor, your AC is currently 16. So yeah, so you raise your arm to shield yourself, and you manage to catch it with most of your robe. And because you've got mage armor on, it goes. There's like a metallic sound as her sledgehammer fist slams into your robe. But she comes back up and then goes in for a second attack. This attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh shit.
You were going to take...
Natural or?
No.
Oh. That's okay then. That's okay.
She lived a long life.
You have heals? Do you have heals? Healing spells or items?
I don't know. Do I?
Check them out. Anything you heal yourself with?
Because-
buy potions?
Jessica, what's your maximum health? Maximum health.
Because they're 150 gold.
It's
Dead.
ready?
14.
Somebody's getting knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
No, dead.
Well, if you drop to 0, you're not automatically dead. You just stop and
Okay.
So, because he gets like a sneak attack, he basically gets his surprise attack on you, and he'll deal 17 points of damage, which will bring you not to negative, just to 0. So, you see that as soon as she adapts, she just goes straight for the head. Ponk! Just a one massive solid blow and this blackness. You're unconscious before you even hit the pavement. And completely unconscious. You witness this from above. And then,
Even faster.
yeah.
I would rather fight the pirates. Bye!
And then, her hand shifts back into a hand, from a sledgehammer to a fist, just standing over Jessica, and then just ushers you down.
Alright, okay, I can finally use my stuff.
Okay.
I
So,
have no
we finish the surprise round. Coming back up, Jessica, death saving throw. You're unconscious. You're at 0. Whenever you start your round, when you're dying in process of dying, you roll a d20. Whenever you are dying at the start of your round, you roll a d20, and a 10 or up, that's 1 successful saving throw. A 9 or below, that's 1 fail. Accumulate 3 fail, you're dead. Accumulate 3 success, you stabilize. You're unconscious, but you're alive. A natural 1 counts as 2 fails. A natural 20, you can get back up.
Oh my god, I knew it. I shouldn't have jumped up.
Go for it. Go for
I
it.
don't, the tides of chaos are not reliant on whether you're conscious or not.
Let me guess.
So, because you cast Mage Armor earlier, you refreshed it.
Yeah.
So, if you choose to, you can have advantage on this roll, but you have to declare it before you make it. You can't roll and then decide if you want the advantage.
I I use it.
If you blow up, do you think the guy will leave?
She doesn't. The Tides of Chaos don't trigger any
Yeah, but it just
twists into your thing.
Quick question: nobody went in the room after. Like some of the people were supposed to go in the room.
Not yet. I mean, at this point, time slow crawl. As we take it 6 seconds by 6 seconds.
yeah.
Sorry, random question. Not related, but death saves from a previous game are wiped out.
Yeah, right.
Whenever you come back to consciousness, they're wiped out. You reset.
Okay, so I use Tides of Chaos.
Okay. Roll advantage. Pick the higher. Oh, doesn't count. I don't count fallen dice.
And you can put it here so that the dice don't jump all over the floor.
I don't count fallen dice.
But it's full. Use the tower. Alright, what
Oh
do you
my
get?
god.
What is it?
8. Damn.
It's a fail. The first one.
8 and a 6.
You're fine.
That's one fail.
It's one fail though.
Yeah.
You got 2 more. You're
You got
fine.
2 more. Unless you roll natural 1, in which case you fail.
But if I roll one round like above 10, I'm stable.
That's just one save.
Whichever is first to accumulate. 3 successes or 3 failures.
So that's just one success if you roll 1 over 10.
So, we come back to Foul Grail below.
Fog
And,
rail.
you know, you can see that she sort of switches tactics into sink, and sort of waiting for you to come down. Knowing that, you know, she's standing over, she's actively not coup de grace Jessica below, knowing that, you know, you're going to fucking cover her.
But there are really no 6 pirates that are coming up the stairwell.
At this,
Don't know yet.
take note, we've slowed down.
We wouldn't know because at this moment we're focused on that.
God.
So loose.
Would I be able to tell if she's readying as part of the
Sure, I'd say so. I mean, like, yeah, she has the opportunity. She's got all the time in the world. You're still coming down to her. She could definitely be prepared for you.
what?
She could definitely be preparing for you.
I'm not all prepared for me, but she's not. I'm asking if she's getting ready to get together.
No, she's looking up at you.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to jump out the window and try to land on top of her. Is that the free?
Top Dale?
Top
Sure,
of
sure.
it?
Athletics check.
That doesn't use that as my movement.
Sure, yeah, athletics check.
Usually in wrestling, it works. Jump on top of someone, they just
Athletics check.
From the corner!
exactly. Like they get knocked out
Is
in
it
5
an
minutes.
action or does that use up any of my actions or?
What's your movement?
Okay. As my movement? Okay, I hope I get it good. I have +5. 19.
19, excellent, yeah. Roll 2d6, but this damage will split among you, between you. So you take half, she does half.
Sure. 6.
6, okay. So you take 3, she takes 3.
Okay, I'm the first
Okay. She sees you like you look down, and
Yeah,
rather than
very
like climb down the rope,
By all means. She says something about this big fly.
yeah, and you know,
3 feet tall.
she just sort of adjusts her armor.
If you say so.
You leap outwards and you go on a sight outlined by the street lamps below, sort of Batman, you know, Batman's famous pose when he's like leaping between buildings, sort of that gladiator look of leaping. You leap outwards.
I'm gonna just shield Batman.
Yeah, so you land on her, but she manages, because she's ready for you, she manages to get a stab up into you.
She really wants to fight.
She'll deal only 4 points of piercing damage to you.
Is she prone?
Probably, well, okay,
I rolled a 19.
here's what's gonna happen. I can say that you guys recover easily and there's no choice. Or I make sure to make an acrobatics check to maintain your feet, but you have to do the same.
Can you position? So how much movement did I already use up?
I'd say just 5.
Just 5 falling?
Yeah.
Where am I? Oh, I don't land on top. Okay.
I mean, you recover
You landed
yourself.
on top.
Landing on top. I'll assume that you're both prone.
But it's still my turn.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
She'll make an acrobatics check in that case.
Yeah, sure. I want to try.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check yourself.
Acrobatics.
Good luck, Sarah.
It's fuck.
I want to interject. Can she not just use a movement to get back up? She didn't use a movement
Sure, sure.
instead of an acrobatics check.
Oh, to get back up? Oh,
So
I mean,
she didn't use the movement.
basically, the only difference is that if she lands prone, then she moves half a movement to get up, and then that's it.
Okay.
Like, basically 5 and then half, which is 15. So 20 feet is gone.
20 feet.
Yeah. What did you roll?
8.
Okay, so that indeed is what happens. You land, you get back up, and then basically that's done.
So I'm there.
You can't move anymore, but she
Wait, I can't move it. I can't move anymore?
can't.
Well, I thought-
What's your movement?
25? I thought I had
Half
5
down,
only.
10. Move up, 15, so you've got 10 feet left.
10 feet left to move.
Yeah, if you're gonna move at all. She rolls a natural 1 on the save, so on the
Okay,
acrobatics, so she'll stay prone. So you do have advantage to attack rolls,
Yeah,
but you only have 10 feet left.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to move a 5, and then what does it take? What do I use to move Jessica out of the way?
Grapple.
So that's my action. No, I'm going to use my action and take out 1 health potion from yesterday's game. I'm going to feed Jessica. I'm going to feed Jessica potion, and I say, get up, she's fucking fake. And then I'm going to can I step over Jessica's space first?
Yeah.
You only have not on top. You can't share space, especially if she's coming to consciousness. Well, you can, but then you'd be squeezing.
Wait, 5,
Wait,
10.
where do you want to step? Beside her?
No, right, beside.
You're right there. You can reach her with a potion from there.
Can I say that I like shared a space? Can I move diagonally instead?
Opportunity attack.
No. Like from I was there. Where did I land? Where did
You
I
landed
there?
here.
There, and then I moved diagonally into the. I can move into the space. Is that?
Sure, you can, but if you revive her, you're then sharing the space.
But then I can move back out since I have.
No more.
Because it's 5, 10.
5, 10.
Oh, or no. Because we're sharing space. Or no. Because it's like 5, 10 already. Okay.
Well, can you not just drop the potion on her from here?
You can, but
What are you trying to do?
yeah. What goal are you trying to achieve?
Because burning hand, so I want to put it in that direction. What is the fabric? What is the outer wall made of?
It's. I mean, you know, the burning hands doesn't set things on fire necessarily. Burning hands is like. It's not like napalm it's not napalm that sticks, unless there's something flammable there. Ignitable. Certainly there's wood to it, but it's kind of damp and grimy.
Oh, but if I'm just worried about setting the. I'm just worried about setting the thing on fire.
No, the tavern.
Yeah.
You suspect that it would take a lot more than just one burning hand.
Okay, sure. Then
Otherwise, a random sailor would have long set the.
Okay, I'm going to
Feed the potion here.
pre-feed the potion and then
Movement.
can I just angle at least so that move one over there?
Okay.
And then I'm going to put out my hand and flick a switch and then
Are you feeding the potion?
I use my action surge.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to say that.
All right. So first of all, roll potion.
Wait.
No potion.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Fine. Okay. Jessica, come back up to 5.
Yeah, 5
You awaken to like as liquid is just coming down your throat so forcibly, but you feel the warmth and familiarity of a health potion coming down. And you shake back and consciousness. You're awake but thrown beside. And you can see that Valvorex sort of has blades for hands. And you're right there. You're conscious again. Your mage armor doesn't fade if you fall unconscious. You just have it, so it's on still.
But my health is now
5.
5.
All right. So and then in a surge of adrenaline, you see that she barely waits for you to come to consciousness. Just start leaving it.
Did
Leaving
you
your,
open the oven?
yeah, you just stick it and jam it in. And you like to spit the bottle out. And you immediately and an underslung sort of cannon-looking device comes up on her forearm, and then she sprays. Flame. Your spell save DC is
13.
17. So but roll the damage anyway. I'll take it.
But she's prone as well, so does that not matter? No?
It doesn't apply.
I'm trying.
Well,
I understand. I totally get it. I totally get it.
we all tried.
Okay,
Well-
excellent. Take 6 points of fire damage. And she rolls on the ground.
I say, who are you from the Reds?
Yeah, so she just growls at this point. And disturbingly, still in Grail's voice. We go now to...
Is it, just, I don't know if it's meta or whatever, but we checked the war room. We have seen the report about No, it's not a widely known.
Have you checked the mission the tavern, the mission debriefing?
Ask my character.
Have you?
Me, yeah, I read.
Whatever's there is public knowledge.
It's called me.
Public knowledge. So if you have any additional information that you would know from like reading the tavern, that you as a player, you've read the tavern and you know the mission results,
Okay, I didn't think of this before.
then you know it as a character.
Oh, I didn't realise that was like in character.
It's posted for everyone to know.
Yeah,
What are you
in
getting?
hindsight, what?
What are you getting at?
No, in hindsight, since me in character, we all know what happened with the messenger. So we know that there's some sort of shifter who was an imposter who pretended to be the wife's tavern owner, the tavern owner's wife, but she got away, right? Is that in the report? So
You have a hunch this is her.
no, I was just thinking like in hindsight we should have created a Sigma actual where no, I'm just thinking of it now. But anyway, I end with it.
Alright.
It's like 5 seconds.
Alright, we go to the top of the round. Jessica, you're conscious. You're on the ground.
I get up.
Half your movement. From 30, your movement is now 15 feet.
Half more.
Yeah, half to stand up.
Just stand up.
Yeah. Right?
So I didn't need
How
to clear
far
it
am
up.
I from?
It's public knowledge.
Right next to her. She's
It's
prone.
Right. Okay, she's
So
prone.
Okay.
next mission we can
Is
make
she
a
wearing
code
any
so we
sort
know
of
who's
metal, or is it just as a
Yeah, like a
shapeshifter?
password.
Her
So like we
body
know
is
we
already
can be
her
more
arm.
cautious.
Like she can hardly.
I didn't think of it as
Okay.
Now, let me provide you with some options that you might not know.
Okay.
Normally, she's prone right now, so you could try to leave, and she would get an opportunity attack. But because she's prone, she has a difficult time kind of slashing. So she would make an attack at a disadvantage. You could risk that and then just start fleeing. If you want to just scram. Alternatively, you could use the disengage action. Costs your action to do, but then you're trying to carefully maneuver yourself away. Being careful to dodge out of her blades. So in that case, she doesn't get an attack of opportunity on you, and you
I
just
don't
go.
have any other
You have half of your movement left, so you would only make it 15 feet. But you would definitely be no longer in melee.
Okay.
That's an option, or you can decide to stand and fight.
But okay, if I move away,
Without-
expend my movement, am I still at the position where I can cast a spell on her?
Okay, if your decision is to cast a spell,
Yeah.
then you can't cast it from here before you go, or you can leave and then cast. Your choice.
But she can attack you. And
But-
I don't have any more potions.
Yeah. So I move away to try to get to sorry, I move around 50
So you don't
feet
disengage?
away. No, but it's only to get a vantage point that she can't get at me from using a melee attack.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say,
still,
get out.
I'm at a distance where I can cast the spell.
Okay. All right. The act of moving away without being careful allows her to make an
Yeah,
attack.
that's the you use
Oh,
a
wait,
disengage.
sorry.
When you're in melee with a hostile opponent,
Yeah.
if you move away
Yeah.
without using your action to be careful,
What is that?
you have there's an action economy in the game. Whenever you're casting a spell,
Yeah.
attacking, those are called an action is necessary to do those things.
Okay, but if I
You
say,
have one action
Yeah.
and you have movement. So you can either use your action to cast a spell, or you can use the action to carefully disengage yourself. Not both. So
Have you got any reactions or bonus actions
what
associated with her?
I've already checked her.
Okay.
She doesn't have shield. You don't have any reaction or bonus action spells. So all of your spells are as an action to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically your choice at this point is to either
Move or attack.
So if-
get out,
Or
try to
stay-
risk it, because she's prone. So I would have to attack at a disadvantage, roll twice and take the lower, and then hope that that doesn't hit your AC of 16. Okay, your armor class is 16. If I miss, then you're fine, and then you've gotten away scot-free and you can cast your spell.
But sorry. Did I get this right? If I move away,
Without using the disengage action,
yeah,
she makes an attack
she makes an attack
on you.
on me.
For free.
I-
That's
yeah,
good.
sorry.
But when she does that, she rolls twice because she's prone, then she takes the lower number.
Yeah.
So there's a decent chance that she might miss, but you're taking the risk.
If I stay,
If you leave, basically once you're in melee, you're kind of stuck in there.
So you have to
Attempts to
use,
leave.
you have to use all the effort on your turn to just extricate yourself from
From
Yeah.
melee.
okay,
So
so
you can only choose between casting a spell or
running away.
without getting hit if you don't want to get hit.
So at this round, if did I get this right? If I stay, I get to cast a spell, but I risk getting hit by
Oh yeah, also
When you-
rail.
When she gets up on her
Yeah.
turn,
Okay, but if I move away, I can't.
she gets to
cast-
attack you now,
But
and then she
there's
also
a
gets her
it's a
turn
free
later.
attack, yeah.
It's a free attack.
You're still in the zone of combat.
But then there's the action called disengage, which stops you making an attack, but you can safely move away without her taking a swing and still use your movement.
I can still use my movement. That means
15
just
feet.
the 15.
Yeah.
So basically, that's all you do this turn. All you did is run away, but safely run away.
But you would also know that on average things have got about 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
So she's going to be able to catch up.
At disadvantage, would she still be able to deal damage?
Yeah, because that would be a movement and then she'd have her action on top.
I think it might be safer if I disengage.
Okay.
Like
Right.
considering that my health is really low.
Okay. A good plan, because her turn comes right after
You
yours.
want to hide behind Cruz?
So actually,
Oh, wait,
she
actually,
is
it's-
incapable of attacking you as
That's
soon as you
supposed
round
to
the
be
corner.
Grail, right?
Yeah.
I mean the mini. Sorry.
It sort of changes up.
Okay.
I'll be
Oh, she's prone, so she won't get moved. Okay.
So action, you use your action to disengage. So you cut and run. You're thinking, okay, I've got space to move. And who's my plan? And I'm in no condition to help her if I go down.
Yeah. And
So you say, so you leap over her blades, do your best effort as she sort of swings across, but she doesn't get to hit you. And you get to use 15 feet and move 5, 10, 15. You're around the corner.
okay.
At this point, I'm just going to extend it down. We're just going to say that this keeps going in this direction, it's going in that direction.
Are we at the corner?
Yeah.
So you basically got some room to maneuver before it keeps going down there. So you round the corner, for sure she can't hit you right now on her
Okay.
turn. But that's it for you. No spell.
Okay.
You've taken the safest possible route to defending yourself.
Staying alive.
Satisfied?
I'm sorry, Sarah.
No, you should. I mean, you
Sorry,
should because
this is the way
I can't
it's
revive you
usually-
anymore.
Yeah. It's
I've
I
been there.
can't revive you anymore.
as much as I want to.
You make the best decision because she's got the shield and the armor.
You actually
I just saw-
Exactly. Instead of risking you going down again,
Yeah.
that will add
Like
more
I'm better
what's Sarah's
help
worry about.
like losing this round to an action than
Yes.
like
rather than
Coming down.
risking that.
risking that.
Because then she'd have to carry you off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is a little harder.
So yeah.
Okay, so as a sorcerer, you can also use your bonus action to tap into the well of energy that's inside of you. The energy latent in your blood activated by the guy that did all these experiments. on
Okay,
you.
okay.
You can trade off. You can spend 2 of your sorcery points and get back a spell slot
Ooh.
as a bonus action, which you have.
Can I do that now?
Yes.
Yes, you can do that.
So
Okay.
do 2 used,
Okay, and then 0.
and then you can.
I didn't
Yeah.
shade it out, so that's
So yeah. So basically, it was shaded previously, and then we unshaded now.
Yeah.
So you get it back.
Okay, so I did that.
So, Foul Grail gets back up, sees that you're like this, somebody rather chunky, decides to start to batter you down. Clam, clam, and then she goes in for you.
Okay, here we go.
2 attacks. Okay. Sorry. Remember I sent you Face Step? Your kind has the ability to teleport.
All right. Oh, so I could have.
You could have teleported and still cast the
You
spell.
could have teleported to cast it.
And then play teleport.
Yeah, but the turn is done now, so I can't do that, right?
Yeah. Here's what. You really you wouldn't have seen it. So I'll let you do it if you want to.
Rewind.
But you have to tell me which which I gave it to you earlier.
Yeah.
It's too late to start reading them now. Which season are you?
Yeah. Just pick one. There are just 4. Just pick one.
Season?
The one you like the
Summer, autumn, winter,
Like a winter.
winter. Got it.
best. Winter.
All right, you're currently aligned to winter. So she picks herself up and you can see that she's in a terrible mood. She's kind of pale, her hair is kind of fair at the moment, and occasionally you can swear that whenever she sways her head, snowflakes are just coming off of her. She's very fey-alive. You've got high attunement to the whims of magic, essentially. So winter, when you use your face step, which allows you to teleport 30 feet, one creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you before you teleport must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the next turn.
Oh, nice.
So basically, you turn on Foul Grail and you become almost ghostly as your hair just comes up in a sort of a banshee wail, screaming down at him as you disappear away. Now, you can teleport 30 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20. But the effects of frightened only apply when you can see the target that you're scared of.
Okay.
So you have to teleport to the place that she needs to see you. Teleporting to behind this would negate it.
Yeah. So I move
Before
backward.
you do,
Yeah,
so the
here.
fear means she has to move away from her, right?
No,
Oh,
she just can't get closer.
Okay.
It's really good. I think you need that. You need to keep her away.
And while the source of your fear is within
So
line
if
of sight,
her
her attacks are
frightened of
disadvantaged.
you, frightened is a condition.
Yeah.
So if she's frightened of you,
Okay.
If she's frightened of you and she can see you, it helps her a lot.
Okay. So
Especially. I already rolled the attack, so.
I
I haven't drawn my weapon yet. I haven't drawn my weapon yet, so I have a free hand.
Okay.
so I move to the next corner.
20 right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you turn on her and your eyes blacken completely, and you scream a long banshee wail as your hair stands on edge, and there's like a howling, icy wind that just courses through this alley. She's gonna go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. If you peek, I kill you.
Don't make me get more damage. Wait, this is where the DC comes in. So everything magical about you depends on this number.
Okay.
She rolls an 11.
I have
And with
13.
13, so she fails. Supernatural fear overcomes her,
okay.
and
Straight
you
up.
know now that she would dare not, at least for the next turn, because it's only lasts one round.
Okay.
At least until specifically until the end of your next turn. she is frightened of you.
So this
She can
turn
physically
and
make
the
no
next
movement towards you.
So at the end of this turn and the next one,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah. You
Okay.
bought yourself 2 rounds.
Okay.
She can't come near you. If she can throw anything or shoot anything at you, still valid. But as long as she can see you, she can't move towards you, and all of her attacks are to disadvantage because she's overcome by the fear.
Okay.
And then you can
So,
still cast
okay, so
something.
you
Yeah.
use a bonus action, teleport it back.
Yeah.
If you want to cast something, you can cast it back.
I cast a ray of frost to slow down
That's a good plan.
Grail and to damage her.
So the ray of frost is
An attack roll. Spell
oh,
attack.
ray attack. So if it says spell attack, it's
Yeah.
this one.
Okay.
If it says the enemy, if it says they have to make a save of
It's very thematic.
Okay. Okay.
Ice and then ice.
So I roll.
You roll 1d8, you add 5. You add
1d20 first.
1d20.
20.
Really good. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, that's a 12.
12.
12 plus 5, 17.
17 will hit.
So that's and then it takes 1d8 full damage of the diamond, this one.
Okay.
And then its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next.
Next turn. So your turn is really slow.
Oh no, it's your turn.
But
So
after this.
until the start of your next turn, she's slowed. Until the end of your next turn, she's feared. Everything ends basically when your turn comes back around.
Okay. But
So
that
roll
means
that.
for Sarah's turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 6.
6 points of cold damage. Excellent.
That
Okay,
was
yeah.
so
So
cool.
you disappear in a flurry of snow, and then you crystallize in ice on the other side. You raise up your hand as an icicle begins to form over it.
Nice.
You blast several. You see that shards of ice just shoot out of you, hitting her, and as they hit her, they begin to form around her legs, and she begins to turn blue, and frost begins to cover her. You can tell that you've slowed her a significant amount.
Okay.
By 10 feet?
Sorry.
10 feet?
What do you think?
How much is the speed reduction?
10.
10. Okay. Got it.
I
So-
say to Great Gail, I'm also actually a little bit scared because she went she would have made the noble lady angry.
So at this point, up until the end of your turn, you're still in sort of this ice banshee.
Yeah.
You're-
I have a question about this. Do I get to use it?
It's only
Once per short rest. Once per short rest.
I need to rest
yeah.
1 hour.
Okay.
So 1 hour of relaxation, at least relative safety,
Okay.
doing nothing except like bandaging wounds and recovering.
Okay.
You get it back.
Okay.
So while this is happening, you can see, Gray looks up. How Gray looks up, I think her eyes are unnaturally large and discs of blackness. And you can see that something she's looking less and less human as time goes on. And you can see that she's sort of shaking in the fear. She's gonna go for you anyway. Both attacks are gonna be at disadvantage. Now,
Oh no, you did it!
the first attack, I made the multi-attack already, which I'll count for the first attack because it's a disadvantage. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
Oh, not 20.
So I'll negate the 20. It's now a 19. So I just deal my first part of damage. And then the second attack,
Oh wait, 19?
yeah, 19 plus plus.
Oh, I have shield. And I'm not.
25.
18, does it?
23. Okay. So that will still go through. However, the second one, it's a 3 and a 1, so natural 1. She'll manage to put out. Oh my god, you're lucky out. Real good. Only 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
What's your what?
20. Okay, time's ticking.
What's that?
Yeah, for you guys, because she looks over at you just out of the side of her nose. She wants to, like, you can tell that she's conflicted. Like, she wants to go for you, but the supernatural fear is rooting her in place, and she can't get any closer to you. Yeah, you can tell that you're a very juicy target. You're easier to hit. Your health is lower, and right now you're managing to restrain her by a significant amount. But she can't move towards you physically, so she'll end her turn. Has to go to Bruce. Bruce. You know that she's slowed. You know that she can't. That for the next, you bought yourself a bit of a round, and she can't. She can't move towards you guys. What would you like to do?
We don't know where the rest of them are, right?
Certainly, you can make your way to like Valvorex or somebody prominent.
Yeah.
Somebody prominent.
I could disengage and we can just run.
Or you can just go. That's the advantage. Stay button.
Would it be possible to like tie her up?
No, she's not paralyzed. She just looks like you all.
She's just a little bit scared.
Okay, let's see.
Fight or flee. Fight or flee.
On the side, but that's the player in. So if I'm with fight, first I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to second win first.
Yes.
9, 10, 11, 13.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot.
What's my health now?
40 max.
Okay. I'm just going to hit there's a like I'm just going to activate something on the
And then it
chest.
auto administers a potion to you. Yeah. You see that red mist just comes out of it. And your sort of potion spray essentially
Yeah.
comes out of it.
That's my
Heals you up.
bonus action. I'm going to step. But I will block line of sight. But then she can move in front. Okay, will it? Yeah. I just move in front.
Now,
Oh, wait.
mechanically, you could, I mean, she still has to guess leaving room.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one.
Just what was.
No, if you want to trigger an opportunity attack at the soonest possible moment, you do it here. But it doesn't matter because in order to get to she would have to go leave you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to.
Punch her in the face.
Maybe we should run your combat at the same time.
Sorry, what?
Maybe we should run your combat at the same time.
Shit. But he still she doesn't look pretty battered yet. So then, this is okay, I'm going to. Let me just take this one first. Okay, I'm going to Burning Hand today.
So, after this, she will no longer be slowed. And then after,
Slow.
yeah, after it will come up back up to just
okay,
up,
wait.
and then she's no longer slowed and no longer feared after just this turn. That's, just to be clear, you know all that, right?
Yeah, wait, okay. Should you just do
No, I'm just saying that if there's going to be any running involved, now's the best possible time. After this, your chances get a little lower.
Hint.
No, I'm just saying that escape
Hint.
escape is the best possible now, but if you're going to fight, you're going to fight. It's fine. But just dedicate to it. If you go halfway, like try to fight now and then try to leave later, probably going to kill you.
It's like she's slowed now, so there's like.
She's slowed and they can't move towards you, so Jessica actually can make a shit out of an escape
Yeah.
during her next turn. So just dedicate. If you fight now, then just fight. That's how I encourage you to win.
And if you were going to run, could you not move away and take the attack and then double move?
Yeah,
And you could make a shit ton of progress as well. Then you could both make loads of progress.
So I just use second wind and I'm going to.
Not that I'm telling you to run or anything. Okay? I'm just properly informing you of your options.
Okay.
So if you want to fight, just go for it.
It's just one of
What time is it at this point?
2.
2 a.m. Okay.
It's just me at this point. Or just go by.
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
I'd say live to fight another day.
And
Yeah, I'm going to. Secondly, I'm going to run. I'm going not going to finish.
So you were here, right?
Sorry, no, I was in front, right? I was there. I'm gonna just run without disengaging.
She roll one of the lower roll is 8, so she tries to reach for you, but she manages to like get a glimpse of Jessica, and when she blinks up immediately, she begins to fly.
But then if
She
we run,
misses.
and that means we let her get away again.
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Do you think you can take it on your own?
What?
Do you think you can take her on your own?
That's also the thing. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't.
It's just, yeah, if I'm gonna be solo, if I'm gonna be this week.
And I mean, as soon as you get into town proper, I imagine you're safe because she's not going to fight you there.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna say that you are
Yeah, and then
15
I just called that
20 feet off the map. Right?
we should go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so she just, you see that the Fruce just
let her get
makes
away,
a
but
really
it's
hard shot. It's like, fuck! And she starts working. Jessica, you go to your turn.
Seeing that Cruz is running and that I have an opportunity to make a run for it, I go after her.
So you can run, use your movement full, and then use your action to keep going some more. Basically, move twice.
Yeah.
You go through all of that, and then you've made such a lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So do you remember what she looks like? I mean the his eyes. And
Yeah.
Like a grail with huge eyes.
That's the thing. Very bad.
Alright, so I'm gonna say that if you keep running and screaming, you know, calling for help and stuff, you'll eventually break out of the town because you made such a huge lead on her.
Yeah.
There's no way that she could have caught up to you at this point, and so you eventually feel safe in like.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Should we go to another island where they have like Captain Marla?
We can go to Valvorex. Or but disturb her in the middle of the night.
In the morning, yeah, that's true. Also that.
But it seems pretty urgent. I don't know if it can wait in the
I
morning.
would do bumps.
Yeah.
Not what?
I would do bumps.
But we
Not that
don't
you would have
know
known that,
yet.
but-
Yeah, we don't know
that.
And
But anyway, we
You're
can
being very quiet in the jungle on your way back.
I'm in the
decide later,
jungle?
okay?
You said you were gonna make it back to camp, right?
What?
You
I
said
was already. Oh.
you were heading back to
Oh,
camp.
okay.
I thought it was also late.
I thought it was him.
Yeah, both of you
okay.
were going back to camp.
Okay, okay.
He went
Sorry, I was
hunting.
confused for a second.
You're heading back. You were heading back to camp, dragging your but being very quiet.
That we tried
Then you
to
hear clink,
that we tried to sleep.
clink.
So, I've constantly got my, what is it, track, Bay, Fiends, Undead up. So nothing can surprise me. It's Bay, Fiend or Undead. Okay.
Whatever it is.
Okay.
What was your The sound is large, long enough.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
Hear it. So traveling
Is
either
it coming?
towards you or
Okay.
I mean it seems like you're asking a bit.
Okay. So, I'm going to try and shove the chest in a piece of brush and just sort of disappear into the jungle area and try and watch out to see who's coming.
Make a stealth check.
Good luck, oh.
Can we go outside?
10.
What the fuck? Okay.
My dice is
This is
shit.
like a longer game than I thought.
Okay.
Fires of power.
Oh,
Ale, passive perception.
What?
Passive perception.
Oh, okay.
passive perception is
And
You hear a rustle. Something has creeped up on you in the middle of the night.
in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah. You knew there was dangers coming up here. You have your sword out, you're like,
He's undead, so I would sense it.
the Dampier don't classify as undead.
Oh, really? Oh,
you
okay.
said human.
Oh, okay.
Like you, I think you also human.
Yeah.
Won't that help like seeing?
A dark vision won't help you see through trees or foliage.
So it's really dense jungle.
Am I seeing him come up on me yet?
Oh, we're about to.
Okay. Oh, I got this.
I got this.
I've got holy water and steaks in my.
You're gonna die. Ale.
I just ask if anyone's there.
The classic. Is anyone there?
Hello.
Hello?
That's how horror scenes.
Exactly the opposite, basically.
If nobody answers, I know someone's there. I mean, yeah.
Either
Either way, someone's there.
Yeah.
At this point, you see Ale.
Can I actually tell it's him? Because I haven't got dark vision. I sort of want to not be able to tell it's him.
So you hear a shaky voice of, is anyone there?
And I just sort of see an outline.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm going to throw a flask of holy water at him.
It's blind, so it's going to be
Yeah.
like a disadvantage.
Can I borrow your dice? Because I sort of want it to hit because it's going to be funny.
Okay. Just because it's going to be funny, it just hits because it won't do anything. So, out of the darkness, oh, fuck.
And then you see this guy run out with a stake in one hand and a holy symbol in the other.
Yeah. You get smashed in the face with a vial of water. Well, holy water doesn't necessarily hurt you. You're just vampire enough to be repulsed by it. It smells really bad. Like,
Smelling salts.
Oh shit! And I'm not actually brawling at the minute, so you don't know who I am. So no, because they were looking for me. I didn't shoot back to brawling. Yeah. So a crazy lady charges out with a stake in one hand, a holy symbol in the other, and manacles hanging around her neck.
Unfortunately, this is not the first time that this has happened to you. It's just some random person come up, taking it upon themselves to hunt vampires down because they, you don't care enough to understand your culture or your people. They're like, we're not real, we're not true vampires. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Not this again.
what do you do, Ale?
Pommel bash to the head.
Okay, you're just gonna okay, I got this. Let's plug him. Because
Night.
she doesn't look very intimidating. Does she look like a professional vampire?
No, she's a little tiny woman.
Yeah.
This just seems a bit crazy.
Damn it. And then she's like, gonna make an attack roll.
Hold on. As he comes in with that, because I still haven't registered who it is, and it's going to be funny,
Okay.
I'm going to use my unsettling visage.
Okay. It will reveal your form.
Yep.
Right.
Your true form.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, as she,
Well, I'm going to try and talk him round so he doesn't think it is. So, as this crazy lady comes running towards you and you try to pommel bash her, her face all of a sudden has spikes leap out of it. They come about this close to your face.
so she mutates horribly. Yeah.
Who's the bigger monster?
Is this fear or is it attack at disadvantage?
Attack at disadvantage.
Attack at disadvantage.
16. What do I do with a minus?
Both of them 16?
Oh, I only need one.
Oh, you got this.
Advantage, so roll twice. Oh, both 16s.
Oh,
Plus,
Oh shit, both 16s.
Yeah.
Plus, what did you use?
What did I use?
what's your
Long sword.
Oh, long sword.
you've hit me anyway. You've hit me.
Yeah, 16 plus 4.
I'm a tiny frail woman.
20.
1d plus 1d8?
Oh.
Yes, 20 total. 16 plus 4. And then you roll
Are you
that.
double handing it?
No.
Okay, 1d8.
And then you add this. Yeah. So you roll that, add
6.
Okay.
plus 2.
8. Okay, 8 points of bludgeoning and roll.
So, again, because it's funny, can I say it's knocked me unconscious? Because I'm a tiny, frail woman at the minute, so now you have a crazy, tiny, frail woman laid unconscious on the floor with a stake in one hand, manacles around her neck, and a holy symbol in the other.
I'll say bro. Okay, well, narratively. So, and then you're like, okay, well, that's the end of that. That's typically how you...
Can I use the manacles to tie your tree?
Yeah, sure. Okay. You actually have manacles or is it part of the...
No, I've legit got I got the Monster Hunters kit, so I've legit got stakes and manacles and
Yeah,
stuff.
so you're like... As you like, you chain her to a tree, and you manage her to a tree, and then you're like, well, that's done. Okay. So you get back to camp.
No, he's the safest one.
You go back to camp.
I'm chained up in the middle of a jungle with monsters.
So,
It's slightly elevated though, so there won't be any wild animals. Right?
They're just nipping at my feet.
she's just hanging by your arms. That's torture. Anyway, you guys, where you heading?
Valvorex.
Thanks, Sanctuary, Valvorex for the meantime.
Oh, we immediately reported what happened. That we tried to, well, we're just straightforward. We tried to snoop out her, and then she said she's leaving because she found more interesting or more lucrative prospects. And then we just say that something went wrong in our rules, and then she's suspect. And then Cornelia is suspecting us, and then I say that in the middle of the night, someone pretending to be our ally came to our room and then told us that red pirates were about to swarm the place, and then she morphed into another
You catch her. Yeah. Alright, so you're safe for the night. You put on the guard. You make it to camp. You awaken the next day. You're fine.
Right.
You wake up. As a crow sort of settles. From there you wake up.
Okay, so as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna morph into like a child.
Okay, so
So,
yeah. Okay, fuck. So you turn into something much smaller, and you wiggle out of your tentacles and fall to the ground. Well, that didn't go as planned.
And then I go and retrieve my chest. My chest is still there, right?
Okay, got it. At this point, you guys can decide where you guys should go. You were informed by Roland that you have a camp.
The real Roland.
Fake Roland.
the one that you saw in the night.
Meet up at camp.
Are you gonna go to them? Half an hour's walk through the jungle. Safer in the morning.
Where is the real Roland now? Still in the jungle? Or
On
is-
my way to camp.
So
I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just asking you where
You
you're
don't
going.
rest everything.
I'm staying.
You get your stuff
Do
plus,
shit.
you get the,
So you're not going back to camp as agreed
so
upon.
everything resets on the longer. Yeah, that's
So,
no longer stated, and then you're back to normal. If we're assuming that we've rested.
Since we were at Valvorex, does that mean that we got lost?
Yeah, long rest. It's all around.
No, but we didn't get the part about the vampire dude yet. Okay,
So
anyway.
it's Thursday now.
Okay, we still have a day. The captain of the other ship. We still have a day.
Oh, yeah.
It's Thursday, and
You and you meet up at the camp.
we are
And then he's like, Roland. Oh, you come back. Come
Yeah, I'd walk back.
Roland.
Here
And
also?
then you're like,
I walk up to him. I heard you got attacked by a crazy lady. What happened then?
you don't recall telling anyone.
there was no one to tell.
Yeah, I still say it.
Yeah.
I still say it. It's just rumour going around the camp that you knocked out an innocent, frail woman.
So he basically comes up to you. How the fuck do you do that?
It's just rumour. Rumours get around. People see things.
Honestly. Alright. You guys,
do we make it back to camp?
you go to camp?
We're the Valvorex, right? Reported back to Valvorex.
You're getting back to camp?
We
You guys agreed to go back to camp last night.
Yeah.
With fake Roland.
Oh, but we didn't know that it was fake.
Yeah, but we updated Valvorex about the actions of what we assume is the Reds since then the ones we missed.
Yeah. We actually since we were also hoping that since we let Valvorex know of the attack that the combat region that we just came from, we were hoping that there might be like watches going around for
So
the person.
Valvorex will say that if the Reds try to leave today, I will prevent the ship from leaving. But otherwise, if your man was if your man was sniffing around, where he shouldn't have been, she was within her rights to try to kill him. Sort of a fire thing.
But she didn't try and kill me.
No, because it's like the guy that fake grill. I mean,
So she asks, do you want me to put her head out of the grill?
okay.
Probably changed form by now.
Do we know that the person is a shapeshifter, and is that something that we can let go?
Yeah, you
Well, yeah,
see
I'm
that.
supposed to be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Sis.
Like just beware. Like
Yeah,
that's
you're reporting
I'll
that.
put an alert out. But if you don't have any means of like sticking with the whole people. Very few magic.
You came out the camp, and we'll do the same thing, look after.
What are you spending your day on if you don't go to bed?
Just same with the orcs. Trying
Trying
to
to
mingle.
drinking buddies.
No, not just drink with them. Maybe try to mingle and
Thursday already.
draw out information.
we have to find out.
And I don't know if it would be possible for me to wait out until a little more development sort of materializes for me to like make connection of the things that have been
I'm
happening.
not sure what Grail's motivation could be for suddenly leaving the
For what for?
suddenly leaving the group.
Which group? I'm
This
just
group. You agreed to meet up with the captain. You're
Right.
deciding not to meet up with the captain. Why? And then you said that you're going to wait for development, but Grail doesn't, even if Grail stayed on the ship while things develop and action things happen, there would be no reason to leave the ship.
right.
So just meta-wise
No reason to leave.
the ship.
All right.
Because what development are you waiting for? Dubok at this point, as far as he's concerned, he's not leaving his ship until Saturday.
Right.
Right? So hanging on to the staying there will net Grail nothing necessarily and makes you isolated from things going on in the world. So just narratively, I would recommend getting out to try and if you're waiting for like a plot development for Grail to act out, it's best to do it in the story.
In the story.
And in
Because-
character, you still don't know that anything suspicious is going on. So if we agreed to meet at camp, you'd probably do it.
Not that I'm trying to pressure you to do something you don't want, but I'm just saying that if
That's how
something, if
things
danger
fall.
happens again, and you're not there, I have
It
no,
just doesn't follow anymore.
I can't teleport you to where they
Rail
are.
is going this way, the whole plot is going
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, so basically you get left out essentially because you're safe on the box ship. The combat doesn't become a huge ruckus that envelops the ship.
Well, let's just say I got curious and what it would be like to mingle and be married with orcs for one night.
Okay,
You know, the
so
following
then-
day, I head back to camp.
When?
The following day, I head back to camp.
So while they're travelling back, I'm looking for somebody to open this box.
Okay, sure. If I much are you one of the new people much lower level? Do you have things too?
Thinker skills.
They find a much lower level. One of the newbies, something really fresh. Also, copper plated lock. So
You break it, I'll break you.
I knew. Don't. I be very very careful. So obviously he's kind of shaken. He's like, okay, in that case, I'm thinking a little more tough. Because he doesn't want to like set something wrong. So he spends all morning like studying very intricately, making sure it's the exact lock that you know, getting
He's
all
got
the-
like 50 reference bombs.
yeah. you,
And
can,
like the glasses.
you can see that he's laid out not just get the standard these tools, but like like when Allen wrenches come in various sizes, torquing tools all across, laid it all across, going over the basics.
And all the time I'm stood staring at him.
Yeah, he's really, really conscious of you, but trying to ignore you, of like practicing the movement.
Not yet. I mean, we
It
had
takes such a hefty amount of time that you'll eventually catch up.
when we had back to camp, and I'm just gonna bring my whip out and crack it, and
The cat stops to look at you.
I'll say.
There's not a lot of people here right now. People on various missions. Skeleton crew mostly, the lower level adventurers. A lot of newbies.
I guess I just make I have no idea, but now I'm suspicious of everyone because we saw the thing. So I don't know, just going to see me make a quick scan and then do we see Brolin?
You see him with the chest, very closely supervising a really frail-looking, thin teenage, roguish individual. Like, look, he's got a shaky hand inspecting his tools. It seems like they're in the process of something very delicate.
Yeah, and I just something I say.
Oh, good, you're here.
We got it back. I say, well, can I? Since we saw it, how do we make sure it's really him? Because then we saw.
So
I don't know.
You can certainly try to read him. That's an insight check to do.
Okay.
You can ask him something and then
As you walk up, I go,
I cringe in it. I guess that's pretty much. But I'm still going to try to insight check.
okay, first you have to get him to say something.
Okay.
do you think you can have a crack at this lock?
When you get that?
I got it off the ship.
Before I say
You can certainly ask him for the series of events.
what?
You can certainly ask him for the series of events.
Yeah.
Up until this time, none of you know.
Yeah.
I say that because you guys met each other at camp, you're in the room already. You just sort of like, is that crazy?
Am I in there as well?
Yeah, you
Am I also
arrive.
there?
Oh wait, when Ray arrives.
You
on the way.
You'll arrive just after them, behind them, maybe about 2-3 minutes.
I just try to say calmly. Okay, can you explain to me to us what happened after you left the dinner?
Well, we
A
got a
burning
chest
question for
here.
you
Let's knock this chest open,
It's
and
the
then we'll
burning
all have a
question
chat.
for you as well.
Well, what?
Let's knock this chest open first, and then we'll all have a chat. This is priority.
And then I'm going to like be a little person and say, I think I need to set last night's events straight.
Okay. You speak, I'll watch him, make sure he don't bust the chest.
You know, why don't...
I would be super excited over Luke, so I'm probably not going to talk about much
Where
else.
did you get the tip?
Off the pirate ship.
He's talking to you over his shoulder. As I said, you can see he's one step short of drooling over his
He's really excited.
Are you struggling to make connections with the pirate ship?
And I
Me, not the
say,
pirate ship.
did we catch you last night?
No, I jumped off. It was very heroic.
Together, then we realized that it was Brolin that caused
We know, we know that it was,
Cold rolling?
for Berlin. I don't know if would we already know that was
I don't know if you would know a star of Brolin, because it still connects. You jumped off the ship, you could have met up with you after. You can certainly ask him. I don't know. Basically,
what do you see? I would know.
I can't give you any information. You have to suss it out based on what each of them know.
Can we question Brolin like,
Talk to me.
No, wait. Should we ask Brolin like, you got this off the ship last night? Is that right?
Yeah. Look,
You didn't have a chest.
careful about the volume, or this nerd will break the lock.
Okay, but we saw you
He
last.
accidentally snaps one of his smaller tools.
And I immediately clip him round the ear.
Do it, Ray.
You break it, I break you.
I will say, but when we were, I say, we were detained for a little bit, and then when we left, you met us in an alley,
Yeah,
and
you didn't have a chest with you.
No, I came back to camp.
no, we saw you in an alley last night.
I don't think so. I've been trying to get my treasure back all
I
night.
say, I put my hands up and do and I say,
Don't you steal my move.
huh?
Don't steal my move.
Well, we saw you do that last night in the alley.
Bullshit.
Last night.
What Ali?
I'm just good, and I say,
At this point, because you've seen this dude transform, you're starting to put 2 and 2 together.
who, you?
You saw a guy transform, right? So
Well, I don't know.
at this
Have you shared
point,
that yet? No, not yet.
No, we
Because I haven't,
Yeah. Go ahead and keep telling them. So keep catching
Just-
up. But she hasn't shared that.
Oh,
Engage
okay.
in the
yes,
exchange.
okay, just from a fair's point of view, since we saw Grail,
Well, don't try to. You're gonna mix it up with the meta and the in-game. Keep going. Keep going. Keep it stuck.
yeah.
oh yeah, I'm saying, okay, anyway, I just say, we saw you came to us last night and you said you got captured by the ship, and then we agreed to split up and we agreed to meet here
At
back
any point in
at
time, you guys can chime in because you're all listening.
did,
I would have been here already.
did that redhead give you something?
give some.
Drugs?
It's indicating that you're high.
Yeah,
I say, no, we, I said,
I interrupt. It's like, where have you two been? What has happened to you last night?
Well,
I was at Blue Box shit. I just dropped.
Look,
I'm gonna
let's
inside
take it
check, I'm
outside
gonna
so we don't interrupt the nerd. Let's take it outside.
Yeah.
You distracted him.
All right, everyone huddle
I'm
outside.
worried.
Okay, but I'm keeping an eye on everyone because we saw Grill and then
yeah.
So we all huddle outside.
And we try to figure out everyone's story of what really happened.
So let's go.
that night.
Let's go.
Yes.
Go. Start the sus.
we'll start. Yeah, so I said we ran into. So I just like pattern like we got the thing happened the shift, and then a few hours later or something, and then we were allowed to leave, and then we met Rolin.
No, you didn't.
Ali.
I'm going to keep interjecting and say, no, you didn't.
I'm gonna inside check. Since he keeps, I'm gonna try to inside. You can also do that. Damn it! I keep playing that. Yeah.
How much?
18.
18?
With, do I perception?
Inside.
Inside.
So 0.
0.
Okay. Feel pretty adamant. He's pretty adamant that he didn't.
Okay, so I whispered to Lulu and say, I think Roland might be telling him.
I say,
Do you think the fake real was actually?
Is this whispered?
Yeah, just between us.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
because
okay.
we're the ones who know what happened.
Can I try and over here? Because I would be paying attention.
Sure.
Yeah, you can do. And then I look and I inside check Grill. And she said she
14.
I walk up to you and say, smell my breath. I smell of orc ale.
Okay, can I also inside check real?
What are you getting on?
They keep, what you're getting out of them is your game is coming up more and more frequently in the whispers with frightening regularity, and then you're starting to like catch a taste of the rumor. It's sort of easy. See you the next day. And then now there's a little bit of tension here that wasn't here yesterday. Something happened. That's the sense that you're getting. As far as whispers, you're only hearing your name come up.
Okay.
Okay, so I inside check Grill.
What you roll? Like,
I also inside check.
how much? 18. Okay, yeah. She says, I was at fucking Dubois.
I was at the Citas. We could go.
Why
We could all
didn't
go
you see
back there.
Vampire Boy?
Huh?
Why didn't you see Vampire Boy?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're hallucinating, and you're hallucinating about me, what about Vampire Boy? Did he not possibly in dreams?
I say, no, we didn't see him. Well, someone who looked and acted like you met us in an alley, told us, and then I'll just repeat what that Roland told us, and then okay, I'm gonna
You guys interject with what happened to you on your side?
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I also saw Broden. The two of us saw Broden.
Yes, we did.
Telling us to go back to camp.
No chest.
And then here we have this guy saying he stole something off the ship.
Yeah, I was all ninja like. I walked across the ropes above their heads.
No wonder the ship went all full alert and everyone was starting panicking.
So, and then
That was you?
That was me. That's where I got this thing from. The nerd's trying to open.
Right.
And then are we gonna deal with Yeah, I'm just gonna say, with someone that was pretending to be Grail, who was not Grail, attacked us in the middle of the night, and we had to run away.
So at this point, I've taken a step or two back when they said this, and I've just got my crossbow pointing at him.
Grail, this sounds eerie.
What real? This sounds eerily familiar to you.
Now, Mr. Brolin, before you do any rash movement, I just had to ask a few questions.
And I also say, we told you, told him,
The Fruce,
Well, you said he attacked you.
someone that looked like her, and then and I just described
Yeah,
like
exactly.
and then I described how the morphing happened. And, like,
Did you hear? We have an
the
imposter.
big eyes and
They dealt.
or actually you have you don't have
They
minor
obviously dealt with an
illusion.
imposter.
I do have minor
You can minor illusion what the
So you create a two-dimensional image.
Okay, so I cast a minor illusion just to show the group what the
With the
Patreon
big eyes?
looks
yeah,
like.
and then,
The deformed
then the guns like turned in like
Yeah.
got morphed
Yeah.
into her hands.
So,
I sort of like
At this
lower
point,
his crossbow.
if you choose to make that connection to your heritage, you can. And I can give you information specifically about them. But I won't reveal it to the table unless you say that this is information.
About my heritage.
Not specifically about your creatures like.
I think you share it at the table,
Okay.
but I haven't shared it with characters.
Yeah. I mean your
Yeah.
heritage.
So
So Colin, you're hearing of the method of attack, you're like thinking shapeshifting. That could be like changeling. Like you're thinking, I don't recall meeting with or being contacted by any changelings in town. And then when you're hearing about like all object shifting as well, being able to like create detachable objects or meld into a form, change into methods of attack, and then being eerily accurate to the point beyond a changeling's ability to imitate. You're thinking, God, this is true. This might be a true doppelganger. And then you think to yourselves, those guys can go undetected by even their closest friends because they have the ability to pluck from your thoughts
He
the
is stating
information
this.
that they need.
So, can I pick out at any point where I think somebody might have been able to do this to me? Like, pluck my memories and thoughts?
No,
Like, how does,
they
I don't know how
they
it goes
don't-
with doppelganger.
doppelgangers don't pluck it from the source. They pluck it from other people. So like interacting with them, basically whenever they're expecting something of you, you can supply it easily. So like you're thinking, oh, I bet he doesn't know what this means. And then he basically plucks that information and just goes, oh, she's expecting me to react in this manner.
Do I know?
So basically they have the ability to reflect back to you your
what you
expectation.
expect him?
But they don't know anything that you. They don't know anything from. You don't know like the history of this or whatever. But whatever's expected of you, they can reflect back.
Got you.
So it seems like
So if we know anything about
do we know that or how do you share that or not yet?
I've got more questions
fake
first.
Roland about it. Because the fake Roland will be able to take that information.
And run with it.
So,
So that's why each and every time that you're banking on something, oh, I know this thing, but he doesn't know it. He knows it. So he just brings it back.
do I know any way to detect doppelganger? Like, is there a physical way?
No,
Like,
they're just like you,
okay.
except better. Because they can even create objects. They can meld into forms. They don't even need clothes or disguises. And it's why they're so feared across civilization. And
Because
very
this
highly
would
prized.
automatically make me very nervous of you guys, to the point where I probably wouldn't share this with you, and I would try and get away from them.
Alternatively, you can choose to share it now and in the hopes that even if it's
Everyone
one of
here
them,
is real.
the rest of them will know.
Which one what is this?
Even if you're counting on that one of them is the doppelganger, at least you've informed the rest of them and now everyone's on alert.
Okay. So I'll do that. I'll say somebody's a doppelganger.
What's and then we're really just gonna what's
Blah,
a
blah, 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 blah,
and
blah,
then
blah.
So he'll explain. Yeah.
So, can I raise a question? How do we know that everyone here is for real?
We don't. That's
We
why
can't
I'm
tell,
going.
right?
everyone's suspicious now.
That's why I'm going back to my chest, and you guys are gonna stay away from my chest. And I'm legit gonna walk back into this little dude's tent, plonk myself down in the corner facing the door, and just sit there with my crossbow.
Okay.
Okay. I might end up doing the same.
Yes, so he's got him in the tent.
So we're really not trusting each other. Even if we ask, like, what has happened in the few nights before, it's like, how did you go about it? The doppelganger would have been able to assimilate
Anything
that.
that you
there's
know,
no question.
a doppelganger will know.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
Isn't it glorious?
Unless we know something very specific. Unless we knew something very specific about history, right? If I knew something very specific about your character's history, the doppelganger wouldn't be able to reflect the expected answer, right?
It depends. If you asked it, you would know the answer.
Okay. Okay.
It's very, very.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan. So I'm gonna leave the camp and go into the jungle, assume my female form.
Before you leave the camp, your dude says, I think I've got it.
Okay. I'll go and look at the chest first then.
So,
These guys ain't in here.
yeah, he's just outside. He's just like, don't come in, I'll shoot. Yeah, so he comes in and he says,
Yeah, what's up?
as he gets some expressions, and yeah, he puts on a very extensive looking IVs with several magnifications, all the way down smaller font, and then brings out. You're beginning to suspect that he didn't necessarily go to all of this trouble, but he's beginning to hate it. He's whispering all of his instructions out aloud to himself, and he goes, and then he goes.
You break it, I break you.
He very slyly tries to go. Boom, 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 boom.
Do I notice?
You see him toss away one of his tools. You're not entirely sure if it's part of what he's doing, but
I'm just gonna carry on watching for a minute
and
then.
finally goes click, and they're very thick at the battle. He collapses on the
Okay.
ground.
I'm gonna walk up to him, slap him on the face a bit, and say, "You're doing your job, get out." It's 5 gold. I'll give him 5 gold.
So yeah, so he takes that gratefully. Like, as he runs out, you see him come out super pale faced. Got it.
And then I'm cracking it open.
Okay. So you crack it open. You can see that that it's filled with a velvet cushion, almost all the way up. What's weighing it down so heavily is what seems to be like this gigantic black pearl. A gigantic black pearl. But in the way that it doesn't have a sheen is really triggering triggering the hairs at the back of your neck, and it has despite the fact that it's right outside and the tent's not completely opaque, and there's firelight inside as well, but nothing is gleaming off of its surface. It's just fully black, like a hole in space.
Also kind of like that true black, red to black.
Yeah. And then make a perception check.
Can I borrow a dice? I don't trust mine anymore.
Which one? Good.
20. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it?
11.
Plus perception. 13.
13.
That's not so bad.
You're beginning to hear a very slight whispering, and then you hear that it's a voice. It sounds really far away, like a man screaming from from 1,000 yards away.
Okay. So I've got a silver mirror as part of my Monster Hunters kit. Can I sort of put half of the mirror in and wiggle it around a little bit and see if I can see anything?
Yeah, so the thing moves, but it's really hard. When something doesn't give out a reflection, it's hard to have a point of reference of where the thing is facing. So it seems not to move at all, but you can sort of feel it moving around, and then there's just something gently pass across inside, deep inside of the thing. You just see a form pass through, and if you can vaguely, very, very vaguely make out. I mean, it depends. You have to tell me how close you get in order to see it.
I've got the mirror here, so I assume I'm like here somewhere.
Yeah, so that's it. You see that, I always have to ask these things. If something triggers, he's going to go, I was never that close.
Yeah.
So,
oh, I'd be right up on that shit. This is my new treasure.
so you can see somewhat, this person might have been tan, but now extremely pale, wearing gold armor across the top of him, and then plumed in white. His lower body is smoke as he passes through, and you can hear his cry. You can see his voice make screaming. You can see his mouth make screaming noises, and then it's coinciding with a distant scream that you're hearing. You don't recognize him.
Okay, I'm gonna shout at it. Like legit just shout at it. Can you hear me?
So come on, can you hear me?
Yeah, just into this pearl.
Do we hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can fucking hear you.
You stay outside.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay, yeah, she steps in.
Oh, I'm legit gonna shoot you if you want.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot her.
And I think, pardon.
23?
I'm gonna shoot.
Okay, yeah. So as it comes up, you can see that Bruce is really pissed. Like, you can't keep me up. And when you fire off the arrow, immediately outwards, an emergency.
But she would just extend the.
So immediately, basically plates fly off her in a hexagonal fashion to intercept objects in the air. And basically, sort of point defense type of snapping it out of the air. As soon as your bolt comes in, flat.
And I'm just gonna stand and then, what's in the chest?
It's close. It's close.
Yeah,
Okay.
What is it?
it's close.
And then, what do you find inside?
There's a doppelganger, right?
Yeah.
I know a way we can find out who it is. I don't know whether you're a doppelganger at the minute. I'm going to lock this chest and take it with me, and I'll be back in about an hour.
How do I know that you're not a doppelganger?
You don't. But I'm the only one that knows about doppelgangers, so I'm the only one that can solve this issue.
I think the doppelganger is captain.
Yes.
The captain of those ships. The one in the
The one in the
port thing.
Colorado?
I'll tell you what, I'll leave my swords with you, because I've got to come back for them, and I'll be back in an hour.
And me is a check.
sure.
Fucking hate these 20.
He looks pretty desperate himself, highly mistrustful, and a little bit frightened. This is probably the most shaken that you've ever seen.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand up and I say, I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to take your word for it. And I say, and then you can leave your swords, and I will be waiting for you.
Okay.
In your tent or outside your tent.
Wait in this nerd's tent. It's fine. Wait in this nerd's tent.
This
I've
is the
claimed
nurse
it.
tent? Oh, okay.
So you're gonna reach up to the lock and then
Yeah, snap it closed. And can I take this chest with me? Sure. Okay. And I want to see if I can get a horse somewhere.
okay, alright. So
I don't know what you guys want to do, but I'm basically waiting for him to come back.
My crossbow's reloaded, by the way. I left my swords, but not my crossbow. So if any of these come up to me, I'm going to shoot them.
so you close the chest and you lock it again. And you pick it up. Wasn't this? And you drag it and it gets dragged slowly.
I just watch him.
Yeah, it seems to be, yeah, he seems to be
How
having
strong are you now?
pretty strong.
Pretty strong.
I'm going to put a little bit of trust in you. I need you to help me move this chest onto a horse.
Yeah. Well, again, yeah, I'm in heavy armor.
What's your passive perceptions?
Sorry?
Passive perceptions.
10.
12.
12, okay. She comes over and begins to drag it, and even you were an extraordinary amount of time. It's fucking
And I say,
heavy.
okay, I'm gonna say my pride is wounded. What's in this thing?
So we ain't moving this chest.
Yeah. No, it's moving. It's moving. It's dragging along the ground.
But I mean,
and
it's not going on a horse. It will kill the horse.
possibly. And then your passive perception picks up like, what is it fucking stuck on something? And then you look around and you see at the back half of the chest, the legs of the chest itself are clawed into the ground and are holding it down, and then you hear a low growl.
The chest is
And the chest unclasps itself, opens up, and then energies burst out of the orb, striking sword here, a piece of armor there, a sword over there, and then everything begins to clatter to life in sort of very extremely dangerous Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest style. And we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have it. Very good. You're an average.
You have advantage.
Oh, you go. Shit. Oh, shit. Man. Sorry, I kept you for so long.
No, it's fine.
Right. Do you have to go with them? Oh, shit.
Why? You don't want me to stay?
Well, I was hoping you would go. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
So we've got animated armor now.
Possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Even now we're on.
Do they hear that now? So while we were what the fuck was that?
And is the chest a mimic?
I know, why does it go?
Yeah, I don't know. And a mimic wouldn't shoot like animation energy out of its face.
Actually, that's a good one. But I mean, like, our characters don't know it, but the person in the orb is like pale skin and stuff. So, I mean, meta-wise, it might be the vampire captain who does
Yeah, it's definitely some sort of prisoner, right? We know that much.
But the fact that you found it in the reds
Yeah.
means, shit, like two of them are like, two of them are...
So my plan was, by the way, to go to the tavern and get one of the bar staff in there, in there, like the owner or whatever, to write questions about things that you have done in the tavern,
Oh, like
and not tell me the answers.
sorry.
And not tell me the answers,
right, okay.
and then I would get you to write the answers on them, take them back again, and have her confirm them.
I would actually,
That
for
was
the
the
record,
plan.
I would actually have waited in the nerd stand. Just like, motherfucker. I'm like, what am I doing? But whatever. I mean, at this point, you feel like it's a stalemate. So if no one budges,
But I think that's the way around. The doppelgangers.
Yeah.
If I get her
It's
to
so
write
hard.
it, then you have to write it. I don't see it, so I can't give anything
that's
away.
that's a good
And then
thing,
take it
yeah.
back and get her to look at it.
Yeah. So I mean, if what
Because
you
then I don't know the
they
answer.
can't read.
Yeah.
It's a good plan. It's so hard though, so much effort. You have to lug the chest up. Well, maybe not anymore. Why is it attacking us? Jeez.
Maybe it's because you opened it.
Yeah.
Maybe the lock was enchanted and it was in
So much trouble for.
Sorry, you reached the combat right. Takes a while. Became an injury, social injury.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nice meeting you, man. So was this supposed to be a social session?
No, you guys made it in order.
Oh, but I didn't know how is it supposed to go? I mean,
It's not supposed to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You got. I set a problem up and I didn't know how you were gonna do it, so I just said go.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Did you expect a social session?
Well, because with you in it, yeah. With you and Bern, because Bern is specifically talking time. Alright. So. No, I'm also that one. I tend to go.
You, me, you two.
This side.
I can play. Give me his character.
Oh, are you playing his character?
If you want me to, if not, I'll just say that he won't go. He's like, fuck this. All of you are fucking
Or I
doppelgangers.
can.
Right.
No, I don't encourage you specifically to.
I can do it.
Sorry. Yes, I know.
I think
Or-
you can manage. I think you can manage.
Without him? Okay.
Just so that it's simple and you don't
Alright,
have visual.
But that means if we all die, we get a do-over. Because we're hampered now.
Yeah. There were 4 of us when there were 5.
So I'm just gonna note that.
So what happens with
Huh?
with the first
Me, Sarah,
the
date.
you, I think.
No, this is me.
This is you.
Ask.
Just
While we're doing combat, ask
Yeah, the date. I wanted to see how the date would go.
William what his intentions
Yeah, right? I'm looking forward to that. So apparently,
I'll
we're-
role play the day for him.
on Friday
Oh,
what he
shit.
intended to have happen.
well,
Just his intentions, and then we'll try to meld it into our.
Or we can use Brolin as
No, I just want to know what William
okay.
once.
wants to happen.
Okay.
His character.
I mean,
So this point-
instead.
So, initiatives, Jessica.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit, what did I roll? 19.
Bruce. Bruce.
Wait, I haven't done it. I did it. 10.
Your initiative, sir.
Grail Grinner.
I did.
You have
You
advantage.
have advantage because of your.
Yeah, natural. Explorer.
You have advantage. You rolled.
Oh, this is an advantage.
Huh?
Roll. Plus 3.
That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
the
Information.
What, plus 3?
Yeah, this one is advantage plus.
okay. What are his greater intentions?
19
What does he
and...
have to? What does he want to have happen?
Okay.
Assuming that he
What
gets.
kind of information?
No. In an ideal world, when he can get Francesca to do whatever he'd like, what does he want her to do, and how does he want you to do that? Grail,
19 total.
next. Roller.
19.
Oh my god, I'm the one who's rolling bad now.
It's okay. It's better now than earlier.
I haven't got my swords. I haven't got my
holding your
swords.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So. So, this humongous. So you hear immediately as things are going on inside, shade pops out of your pack. Just means to shock danger.
I quiet her down. Tell her, it's just stay in the back. Just stay in the back.
Fortunately, someone comes just before you guys. This dude over here is going to.
What is this dude?
That's pretty much what it looks like.
Oh, is it? Okay.
An orc?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I thought orc as
Oh.
well. I was like, oh, that's the chest. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Oh. Okay.
It grows a pair of arms, long and spindly, like that of a scarecrow, and slabs down on Cruz, the closest target. 23 to hit. That's gonna deal 6 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And then as soon as it holds on to you, you can feel You can sense that the entire under part of its palm is coated in like a fly paper.
It's sticking!
And you're stuck.
Oh.
You're currently grappled.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, if you're behind me, I think you can take your sword from...
We're gonna go to Grail. Grail.
How did Bruce, by the way, end up right next to the chest?
Yeah.
I thought,
Grail.
Because we were like trying to...
oh, you were drying it off, right. Okay.
Grail. Because of your features, you have advantage to attack rolls against anyone that hasn't acted this turn,
Right.
which is basically everyone, other than this.
Because he's acting already, right? These guys are supposed to be targets as
Okay,
well.
so these two are swords that have been struck by energy and just spring to life, fly into the air, ready to attack. This one, pieces of armor that have been individually animated and then cobbled together.
Oh, wow, that's all of that in like
Right. It's
the
pretty much,
from the chest.
Wow, this nerd was a hoarder.
It's loose. It's really just people have been using. You still have a pushover. People have been just, hey, can I keep this here? Thanks. Without asking permission.
Bless him.
We're gonna go Grail.
Are any of these guys monstrosities?
Okay, you can go ahead and make.
You want to go in first or?
Yeah,
or do
you have to
see?
take a look first.
Alright, can I just go
Yeah.
take a stealthy peek?
Do you have what's higher? Your nature, Arcana.
Neither.
How much do you got in there?
I'm sorry?
How much do you have in there?
Intelligence 10. 0.
Roll at advantage.
Advantage.
That's 4 for the first. A 7 for the second.
Okay, when you take a look around, these things look like objects. But if there's going to be any monstrosities in this place at all, it's probably going to be a chest. Because it has like active arms coming out of it. It looks like a creature.
Right.
These things look more like objects. So they might not classify as monstrosities. So if there's going to be any of them at all, it's going to be this one.
I see this guy as well anyway. So do I, can I ping him as a favored enemy?
Can you automatically detect favored enemies?
I'm sorry?
How do you mean ping him?
Do you mean Hunter's Mark? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I have Hunter's Mark, and then I have favored enemy.
Yes. So, your roll was low enough that you're not sure. But if there's going to be
Right.
any favored, any monstrosity in the room, it's going to be
That's
this.
possibly, yeah.
That's your best chance. But as for hit or miss confirmation, I can't do it.
Alright. I'll spare that for now. And then I will go and
So you
try.
could experiment, certainly. Like you can begin to test its movements and make an attack against it. And then if you succeed,
Against this guy.
yeah, I guess this guy you'll be like, okay. If it's your favorite enemy, it'll be like, okay, no, definitely this is a creature that I can take something I'm familiar with.
So I have to attack him first.
Yeah. Not currently, no.
So I'll go for that. I'll
But that's
attack
the only
him first.
creature that you don't have advantage on.
Right.
You go for it. You
I'll
pull out
attack
the
first.
pistols.
Alright.
You go for it.
2.
Yeah. So you come out.
Gotta crush this guy.
It punctures through that end and light begins to stream out of the hole in the
Right.
vent. You hear from the distance, hey, stop shooting up the vent.
Alright.
Bonus action. Quick draw, do it again.
Not cabbages.
Let's go for the quick draw. As long as I can do a first damage. 3.
Yeah, so you're pumping holes in this tent, but you're not skeleton.
Oh my god.
Okay, movement.
Right. Movement, I stay put.
Stay there.
Right.
Rolling.
Okay, is it going to cost me an action to grab my swords off her?
1. Interaction, just draw. 3.
Okay, so I can draw it from her for free, one of them. Okay. Okay, I'll grab one of my swords from her, but I've still got my crossbow in my hand.
It's like, it's just like at the side.
Yeah,
So you got like a free shot with it.
okay.
So you come back, you come around, and at this point you're not prevented from doing so. So he reaches out and draws one of his swords. You got the sword with you now.
Yeah. So, That was a free action, not a bonus action. Okay, so I'm gonna Blood Curse of Mutual Suffering on this guy. And I'm gonna...
These are armors, right?
I'm gonna move here, so I mean, is he this square or this square?
Is it 5, 10? Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move into him and take a shot at this guy over here.
And because of that,
Oh shit.
Why is that this?
your range attack while you're in with him.
Oh, cancel that then.
Yeah.
When I get here, I'll shoot.
Come on, please.
15, 20.
Yes.
Very nice. Yeah.
Good.
You fire off a shot, but without a free hand, you have no way of loading.
Is this
So, yeah.
like someone I have to...
Oh no, this is green.
okay.
This is you.
7
These
damage.
these three.
Okay.
And then the chest.
So it clangs off the side of it and it spins in the air, managing to tear up significant large slashes in the canvas of the deck here. And you do manage to see it flickers for a while, drops a little bit, and then regains its energy and comes back up. So that's how you're sensing that you're dealing with damage.
Okay. And I need to take damage from my Blood Curse.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Max goes it down by 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his thing.
Oh, is it the
Blood's basically pouring out of me.
Oh.
That's what's going
So
on.
yeah, so you can, I mean, at this point, since you guys are just like peeking into the thing,
Yeah.
you just sort of see blood just, it at first accumulates like dots on his pores, and then pours wholesale as he sweats blood. And then it gathers down his arm onto the sword, and it catches...
It just gets thrown. No. I'm using my Blood Curse, so it just gets thrown at this guy.
There's not a reduction in health, it's in max health, it's minus your health.
Yeah. I took 4 damage.
Okay. And the blood just engulfs his entire sword, and then he just whips it completely at this guy, and it splashes. So it splashes onto the creature's armor, and then inside, and it seemingly does no more. And yeah, now he's cleaning it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna finish my movement. So I'm gonna move here, and then purposely move out of range.
Okay, yeah. So you talk, you're like,
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah.
You come in, and then you're like, you leave yourself open to an attack, and you're just gonna go and make an attack. 18 to hit.
Yep.
4 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and he takes
4
4
points.
points. Okay, so yeah, so it slams down, it punches Brolin across the face, and it has a wicked crack across the face. As you can hear it reverberating throughout this tent, but as soon as it connects, you see the helmet of the armor crumple in, as it takes exactly the same amount of damage in exactly the same spot.
That was a stupid move, though. I've just realised. Because if I had stayed here, it'd have hit me next turn anyway. So I took.
I'll let you have it. Stay there.
Oh, okay.
Don't move.
Yeah.
And that'll be the first attack that it takes next time.
That was. Yeah, I was just like, that was stupid.
This one's right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
So the floating scimitar would zoom.
Oh, that's like a snooper. Shit. Okay, wait.
Coming in from the side. Only a 9 hit. So thankfully, you hear. You carry this sword.
You okay?
I
That was a bit too enthusiastic.
curse it, mutual suffering. So plan, you manage to parry this scimitar flying in your direction. It gets knocked back and it begins to keep flying in midair at that particular moment. And this one,
Oh my god, we all go before us. Oh well.
Alright.
19 to hit.
It's
Just so you guys know, I'm not a tank, by the way.
yeah, maybe you should.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Me? What's my asthma?
26.
Oh, that was fast.
You took 6 and then an 8. It's pretty high. So it comes in and then stabs you from behind. Instead of a reaction, you want, oh no, you're not holding anything.
No, I'm not holding anything.
Do you want a shield?
Actually, yeah, actually,
Okay.
what was the roll? 19?
But your turn comes up right next, so it will fade
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
at the start of your turn.
Oh, so I won't really benefit from.
You
No,
only
I-
manage to negate this 8 slash.
No, I'll take the damage.
So it slashes you from behind, and this point you can hear and see through as the blade comes in from behind.
And what the? Why are they flying? At this point, does it? Would I know? I know? Have I seen anything like feel like things pretending
go
to be
ahead.
chests or whatever?
This will
Like,
count. This
is
will
it?
count to your ability to know about technological devices and stuff like that. You said.
Whenever you make a history check related to magic items, chemical objects, or technological devices, you can add twice your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. So you basically double provisions if you want to
Oh, but it's history or
recall information. Yeah.
okay. So okay, I'll go to. Is it my action? Oh, anyway, I'll do it my turn.
It's your turn now.
Okay, I'll go to attempt that. Double proficiency, so plus 4. Plus 4,
What's your intelligence?
plus 3, plus 7. 15 plus 7, 22. Yeah.
Okay. Very obviously, magic has been kept in this chest to animate objects.
Okay. I'll just call that out. It's animating all the objects and yeah.
So we take out the chest, we take them all out.
Not necessarily.
Well, sorry, what?
That's the magic's on them.
Yeah.
You can see them.
Magic's executed now.
Yeah.
But now it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll attack the thing that's grappling me. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be the hard part. Okay. It's probably gonna. Okay, I'm gonna second win first. Because I'm half.
Go.
And to half. Okay. 9. I go back up
What's
to
your current health?
12
35.
35.
from 20 already.
Okay, I'm going to, as interaction,
I'm good
take
for
out
now.
the whip and
I've got my
attack the mimic
Sure.
or the chest.
It seems organic now, and sort of revealed itself. It's
Right.
it's turned into
It's disgusting!
it does fit the traditional appearance of it.
Is a mimic a fiend? It's not, is it?
No,
16.
16. 16 is going to hit.
Hit. 16. What the fuck? 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna, as a free action, I'm going to drop my whip. Try to free hand.
Okay, that's all. And then you just throw the hand over your shoulder and prepare your hand to cast. We're gonna go now to the animated armor. The first blow is actually indicated previously,
Oh no!
and it makes it's a multi-attack. Does it last throughout one hit?
It's just the one here, yeah.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. So for the first blow, punches you in the face, and it crumples its own base plate, and the second attack comes down from above, sort of Superman sledgehammer fist down on you, and you manage to dodge, roll out of the way of that one. So it turns and the whole thing sort of clappering because magic is sort of keeping them together. They're not necessarily attached. We're gonna go now to Jessica.
Jessica, hearing what's happening inside the tent, rushes in to find everyone in combat.
Embroiled in combat. Yeah.
Yeah, embroiled in combat. So, sorry. See. So, Sarah? What's your health?
Huh? 35.
Brolin, what's yours?
I think he's in.
Well, but don't heal
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Don't heal me. I'm good.
I don't hear you.
No, heal,
don't-
heal.
No, I'm not. So I go in and I'm sorry. I'm here, right? So I'm like 15 feet in, and I see Brolin taking on two of the objects, and sorry. If I cast a chromatic orb, that can only hit one?
But you're hitting you stronger.
Yeah.
It's your strongest attack.
So can that hit this one and kind of like the remnants of it like hit the second one since they're in my direct line of sight? Kind of.
So you want to blast this one into this one?
No, like I hit this one and let's say I
Okay,
create,
here's what I'm gonna do.
What does that spell say?
like I create a lightning chromatic orb and I curl it towards this one and he absorbs the lightning and is shaking, and by hitting the second one it
Conducts.
Here's what I'll let you do.
lightning to the end one, yeah.
If
yeah.
you manage to slay this thing in one blow, any extra damage, I'll let it leap
Okay,
in excess of its health.
okay. I will take that.
Go for it.
Okay, now, this would be a good opportunity to use Tides of Chaos.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't get to ask earlier. What time is it? What time is
Okay.
it? Yeah,
Probably before lunch.
around 10.
10, 11.
What about it?
So I still have mage armor.
Oh, good point. Good job.
Okay, I still have mage armor. I use my Tides of Chaos.
So you get advantage to the roll.
Yeah.
And then you would get it back immediately because you cast the spell.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically you use it once and then in the act of using it, the chaos comes back
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
So first of all, we'll resolve the attack first. So make the attack roll at an advantage
It's
because of the
this
spell.
one. When you roll the attack, it's always this one.
Plus this
If
one.
they have to roll, it's it's that one.
Okay, so I roll
Plus five.
20.
2 d20s and pick the higher.
Pick the higher plus
Okay.
one. Plus 5.
21.
No, that's
Is that?
9.
9.
9
Oh,
plus
nine and
5.
Oh, 16.
9 and 8.
14.
9 and 8.
Do you have
9.
inspiration? I believe you do.
Yes.
Do you want to spend it?
I have 2, I'll spend 1.
I think you can only hold on to it. But go ahead and spend it.
You
Okay.
can only get one.
Yeah,
So-
you can't spend it.
Okay, so I roll again, is that right?
Yeah.
Roll
Just one roll.
Just 1. 10 plus 5, 15.
Okay. You're aiming for this thing right here?
Yeah.
Which one is that? The scimitar?
The scimitar? Yeah, it moves too fast for you. So as you focus down your energies, at first multicolored beams spawn from all of your fingers, colors of the rainbow, into a focus point, and then you begin to shift the magic to your favorite element, which is lightning. And you fire that forward, but the flying object has just enough awareness of its situation that it sort of spins back towards you and then zooms upwards, flying up and dodging the attack.
Oh no, okay.
Roll a
Wild
d20
magic
for
surge.
wild magic surge. Damn it.
We won't explode just yet.
So expend the spell slot,
Yeah,
Yeah.
shade one circle.
which is good.
And you can have your bonus action
Yeah,
to
you can actually have your bonus action and focus in on that well of energy within you and just get that back.
What does that mean?
You cast the spell just now, right?
Yeah.
You shaded that.
Yeah.
You can convert. You can spend because these come back also when you rest.
Ah, okay.
So
So-
you have the sorcery points.
Yeah.
For the sorcery points, you can draw from them and basically gain back more magical power from you.
Okay.
So that
So
means you.
spend the 2 now as a bonus action and you can get this back unshaded again.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you just focus in on okay, shit, that was a waste. But your heart beats for a second, just really heavy in your ears as you feel the blood just come up. And there's a rush of power as you release what you've been holding inside, and then magic comes back to you. Unshaded. Okay, the attack failed. It seems to be very, very agile.
Okay. So since I haven't used all my movements,
15.
yeah, at this point I can't use a tender.
No, that was your action.
Okay. Can I just move towards the side? Yeah.
We're gonna go to the top with this creature over here. Now that it's sort of got you stuck, it's gonna feed you into the mouth. It has advantage on attacks against you because you are grappled. Because normally you don't provide advantage when you're grappled.
Sorry, what?
Normally you don't provide advantage
yeah.
to creatures when you're grappled, but this creature specializes in this method of hunting. When you're grappled, it has advantage. It's gonna bite you. 23.
Wait. If I shield, then it still hits.
Just hits. Yeah. Okay. So it is going to come in now and it's going to bite you for 5 points of piercing damage plus 2 points of acid, so 7 points total. So it comes up and just feeds you into it lifts you off the ground and bites you on the shoulder, and where it's biting, smoke is coming out.
Wait, what's that?
As you scream and go.
Okay. What's my health?
Your health currently
took
is
7.
20.
Take 7.
That's the end of it. Grail.
Alright. I
Grail, I'll
enter.
let you go ahead and make Arcana
Okay.
check again at advantage.
Yeah, I just call up the don't let it bite you, it stings.
I have 0. So
Fine. So roll
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
Just advantage?
Nature or Arcana?
Arcana. Or nature, whatever.
3.
Advantage.
Fuck.
Come on.
Fuck, so with my rolls today. 5. I'm just gonna hold it in. It's like, alright. 5.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. So you've been warned, these are definitely objects. So once again, you're still in the same situation. If there's any monstrosity in the room, it's going to be this thing. If ever.
Right.
But you can't guarantee it's a monstrosity.
So I'm gonna move and enter anyway. And all of the targets have acted already, right? I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the what do you call this guy? The box.
What is it? The chest is rounded. Oh, so it's not just a flat. Okay. So it's the typical looking chest.
So there.
Make an attack. I would
Yeah,
Al,
you're done.
maybe you would like to come a little closer. Just so
Oh,
that,
but there's a.
yeah. But basically angle yourself in such a way that that Fruce is not in your line of sight.
So you come round this side, you've got a clear path.
Right. That would be a good way. So I enter and then make it all the way into here. So
You're
how
up
many moves
here,
can I make
yeah,
all the
you're
way up to
speaking
the
in.
most
You're speaking in over here.
proximal?
So everything goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That is too close for me.
It's
Anyway,
really close, but you would get a clear shot, yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you run into the room, and then you target, but you don't shoot. You just cement the target in your mind, and everything just goes black. And all you can see is the chest and you. And you connect yourselves to your magic.
D20. 7.
Plus,
Plus 7.
Plus 7. 14.
they really like. No matter what your rolls on this die, you're sticking with this die.
Anyway,
14 to hit,
yeah.
you hit.
Alright.
Now, as soon as you fire off, you realize there's movements of this creature, and that it is very, very similar to a creature that you've heard of called the Mimic. These are creatures, often are chests, but basically masquerade. They're basically the object versions of doppelganger.
Hey, whoa, look out, there's a theme.
They are monstrosity.
Good for you. Yes.
So
Yeah,
you
so
deal
you
additional 2 damage.
additional 2 damage. So yeah, you basically for the mimic you can just count it as plus 5 all the time. Because you roll and then
Plus 3 from,
plus 3
the
from
Hunter's Mark.
dexterity.
Plus 2 for favored enemy.
from +2 from favored enemy. And
Plus 5 damage.
I mean, yeah, you roll, but then the additional stuff is +5 flat because of your features.
And an extra d6.
Yeah.
Because 2d6, 1d6 from the
You can roll at the same
bow,
time.
and then a second one for the...
Alright. So
You can
both
roll at
plus
the same
5.
time.
No, the total.
No, yeah, you can roll at the same time, and then this is +5.
Wish me luck, guys. 4 plus 5, 9.
9.
Nice.
That's a hefty amount of damage. The most it's taken so far. So yeah, being in the mid.
I want it to be like a clip emptying the barrage and then just auto reload
So yeah,
out of
so
the whole.
you fire shot. At this point, you'll be able to like finally gauge its movements and like, okay, I know exactly where to hit this thing. Just underneath the arm, at the elbow, at the joint where it's going. You chip off a tooth occasionally, and as soon as you're out, you throw down the revolver and you pull out ready made all the bullets already, and then you're immediately back up. We're gonna go now to
Sorry to clarify, the swords and the armor were already in the tent? Ah, okay.
get in Papa.
Okay.
We go to Poland.
Okay, so I've got stakes like all over the place because it's my thing. Can I pull one as a free action? I don't know what damage they do. I haven't got a clue. Dagger, what's dagger damage?
24.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna... Do I ignite or do I not ignite?
Plus 3 I got from earlier.
You know, this +3 is...
Yeah, I'm gonna ignite my sword.
So this is just
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
is the one that adds the +3.
So basically, as I draw my sword, I draw it across my chest so it cuts me. And as soon as it gets up to here, it just sets on fire.
that's crazy.
It cuts him across, but the blood doesn't flow downwards to drip down. Instead, it drips upwards, up his arm,
Yeah.
and coats his blade, and
Man,
then
that's
the blood
so cool.
sets fire.
Nice, that's so cool.
So I'm on 10 now.
Oh,
If I take a good hit, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
It's all for your baby. I mean,
Okay, so sword first.
Come on, please.
Oh, you
Nat 1.
do you have inspiration?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't think so. I don't
Take
think so.
inspiration.
Oh my god. I don't
Is
even
that
know
my
if my
dice?
dice. Okay, this rolled me like an 11 earlier. I rolled a nat 20 that one, but I know let's
What
not
about what about Will's dice?
Oh yeah.
Give the other D20.
Sorry.
Well, actually, the red one didn't really roll well for him either.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just lend you all the dice.
18
Okay.
plus 5.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Woo. So which one do you
that
have here?
is,
Which one do you attack?
This one.
Oh, the armor. Okay.
So that's D8 plus 3 plus 4.
Oh, if you're dual wielding, it's probably gonna be the short sword. So it's D6.
Yeah. Oh, D6. Yeah, my bad.
Just go in aggressive.
So that's 6 plus 3, 9,
Oh wow.
and then 3 for the Crimson Ray.
Oh my god, that's huge. Okay. You still have a second attack with
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with that as well. 10 plus dagger.
It's the same.
It's dex also.
It's the
Oh,
same.
is it?
So it's the
So
same
15.
bonus.
Oh, this one just missed.
Okay.
This one missed. So you come in with the stake and it glances off of its blade, but you manage to stab in with the sword and ignite from within. You see,
Here's another one just in case.
you see fire burst out through it, coming out of the joints, and then temporarily breathing from the house. As you ignite the whole thing, and as soon as you pull out the sword, it just smokes. You see the magic begin to really begin to flicker. Bits of his armor just begin to fall off. The magic unable to retain everything. You're quite heavily injured. We're gonna go to sword.
Okay, I'm gonna use Mimic Face and do.
Yeah. So as it attacks, because these creatures can't necessarily be frightened, instead your face splits into two. To try to yeah.
That's so cool.
Face is just like dancing around.
You can do that all the time?
Once.
once per short rest.
Oh shit, okay. Okay, so not...
Well, I'm at 10 health now, so I
Yeah, so
sort
you
of
need
gotta...
to use it. Oh, but this is your last... This is your
How it
only
goes?
chance to use it? Since it's once per quarter. Oh
Yeah.
shit, okay.
So
I can get that.
the two rolls that I made were one is a 23, and the other one is an 11. So your base just dodges out of the way as the sword comes in and flies fast. Thankfully, you just barely managed to miss that one. Since I rolled a 23 first,
Yeah, that would have hurt.
That would have hurt.
Ouch, okay.
Right, so that misses. You haven't dealt damage to it yet, so this one is just going to keep going on. 12 to hit.
Miss.
So you hear the sword come in, you spinning backhand
Yeah.
with your shield, Clang! And to such an extent that with such strength, the sword just flies upwards a significant distance, and has to like stop its backwards momentum and fly back down towards you. We're gonna go to Fuchs.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the mimic again.
Okay, go.
Wait, I pick up my whip and attack. Oh, come on. Okay, it's not gonna hit. 10.
And do you have any? You still have inspiration.
No, I don't.
I gave both of you inspiration for letting Gray in last time.
Alright. Sure, yeah, use it now. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Skip Ah, 13.
13 will hit.
Ah, okay. Ooh, 13 hits. What the fuck? Keep rolling once. 6. Does it resist? I'm going to action search.
Go.
And I'm going to action search and
Fighters
I intend
have an
to.
ability called action surge. Basically, they get like since they're so inured to combat, their adrenaline is always just waiting underneath the surface that they can just sort of trigger into bursts of energy. So in her case, basically once per combat, she can have 2 actions on her turn. Right, normally you have to choose like between fleeing safely and casting a spell.
Yeah.
In her case, she could have done both.
oh shit.
Say attack. Spell.
Sorry. Would the sword be the scimitar beside rolling? Would it be considered a creature for lightning lore if ever, or is it a creature or?
Yeah, absolutely.
I see a creature.
Ooh, I see what you're getting at. Very good.
Can take some heat off him. Look really bad.
I'm good, man. I got this.
You always got
Those
it.
last words.
I go down every combat. It's not a big deal.
What?
I go down every combat. It's not a big deal.
But
She's a fighter.
yeah, but I mean, like as a fighter, is it like face step, like
What's per combat? So once and then she has to take a rest.
Yeah, sure. I'll Lash of Lightning, one creature of your choice you can see within 15 feet?
It's exactly within 15.
Okay, so
Strength save.
I'll use my action surge and use to attempt that.
Strength save.
13.
Natural.
Yes, okay,
So
so
you take a look, seeing that ball is, you can see him very valiantly, like a cornered lion, just fighting.
Like just drenched in blood.
Just blood.
and,
Some of it from his
And
spells.
you don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, you look really bad.
And these things you notice don't bleed.
So
Oh my god, you're looking really bad.
probably his blood.
What?
So, probably his blood. So you flick a switch on her. She flicks a switch on her whip, and it turns into lightning. As she rips it backwards, nabs this flying scimitar, and pulls it towards you.
Straight line.
10, only 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet. So it's beside me. Oops. You roll. What? 1 damage.
Okay, well,
Lightning.
the point of it is that you dealt the damage.
But it's so low.
Yeah,
One. Does
the
it
point of it
resist?
is that.
Does it resist lightning? Okay.
Well, the point of it is that you're taking heat off the blade.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And then now, basically, Jessica, you can see now 3, and yeah, she's pulled them all to herself, and she's basically.
It's so
Yeah.
frustrating.
Sorry, Cruz. So, no.
No,
So,
but I can see that, and that's what's happening to Cruz.
yeah, so Cruz uses a sword and slashes at an oncoming hand attack from this mimic. A flying sword comes in, and she parries it with her shield, and immediately she drop kicks the hilt of the sword as it comes over. Basically, attacks from literally all sides as she's struggling to stay alive in the center of this whirling rain of blades.
Okay, and then I drop my whip again.
So immediately you
And then I'm ready
it goes
to-
around the neck a couple of times, and then you ready your hands, flexing your casting fingers, prepared to react instantly. You go to boulder. Oh wait, no, sorry. That
I was going to
Cruz.
say, yeah.
It goes. Okay, the armor is probably going to try to take you down. 17.
Hits.
Shit.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm all good.
You're at 12.
I'm good.
Oh no.
11.
What's
Misses.
11?
All right.
Still good.
So it comes forward and uppercuts you just right across under the jaw. You almost bite your tongue, but your teeth clash together with such force it reverberates up your face, and blood spurts out the sides. As when you look back down, you got
It really is
I
all
think
of
it
your
tastes amazing.
you got like a split lip, bleeding, and then you just sort of come on, and it takes a wild haymaker at you coming in, and thankfully it's telegraphed enough that you sort of meet the punch with your forearms directing it over you. It misses you. We're gonna go now.
So much time.
Jessica.
What was this?
So you have Tides of Chaos again. So actually, you can see, just by virtue of their moving around, this thing's heavily armored, so it might be hard to hit them. These things are quite fast, so that's what's making them difficult to hit. This one is slower and probably easier to hit, but because you can see it take round after round and after round from punishment from Bruce and now also Grail, he's thinking that it's going to be quite hard.
Did I take any damage while I was
To
away?
get to this one.
It's just hard. I mean, it's easier to hit, but it's got a lot of help.
But this one is actually the goal, right?
Not necessarily.
The what?
The goal is not to die.
The goal is to get out alive.
Kill them all.
What was she asking? It's the...
You're not asking anything, but I'm saying
If you
that
can put big damage on this, it's probably a good idea.
Which one?
I'm on it.
And this
I
one.
really
Yeah,
have the
yeah,
best
that's what
chance on it. I am
that's
on
what
it.
I'm
Yeah, you
thinking
have
of
to do
doing.
it. You can at least...
so if you like move this way, 5, then let's not forget that you have face step. So you can definitely get wherever you want. So for 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, you have a clear shot,
Yeah.
and then you can use Tides of Chaos as well to give you advantage.
Would your face step fear these? With them being objects?
That's a good question.
You have what? Sorry?
No, but I can change the season of the
Yeah,
race step.
Every long rest, but
Long
you didn't
rest.
tell me.
Yeah.
You didn't tell.
Didn't we have a long rest?
You
when
did.
we
Yeah,
were
but
at
you
the-
need
But
to
you didn't inform me.
declare it.
You don't declare it, I assume
But
it's the same.
your face step's a bonus action, right?
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
might be
yeah.
worth just face stepping here to see if the fear takes them,
Oh,
and then
the
doing
movie.
your attack.
yeah.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
I'd
It has to
like
be.
to do that.
So you'd have to go up to him first. Because it has to be within 5 feet of you during the teleport.
Oh, okay.
So So you didn't decide the thing you want to feel.
Yeah, so
So,
you would have to like run easily. You could make it. You run
Go
forward.
there, face step out, and
yeah.
Oh, but that would mean she'd be beside this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Well, she's
matter.
face step.
Oh, yeah,
No,
okay,
but,
okay,
but
right.
I'm
Yeah, that's
running
good.
from here to here, right?
Yeah.
And then I
face step there,
backwards.
and then
And
You can
then
try to-
using the winter one,
Yeah, you can.
the winter face step, and I attempt to frighten the
Yeah.
So
that's a good.
you see Jessica running past you, making it all the way to it. Yeah, and then you're like, Grail is like, you see her, you know, she's obviously dressed in robes, and you've seen the caster type before, and like running, charging straight into combat.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, and she comes up straight, and then she lifts about 3 feet off the ground as wind begins to pick up in the tent. The loose flaps of the slashes already created around. We have to flap violently. The tent flap, the back, begins to go as well as winter begins to take her, and her normally auburn hair begins to turn platinum.
Respect, do that thing.
And immediately she takes on a banshee-like form as her hair lifts up as if underwater, and she screams in the face of this thing, shortly before disappearing into snow and ice, and then manifesting just behind you in crystal. Yeah. It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Your spell save DC is
wait, my 13.
Wisdom saving throw. What does that do?
It's this one.
Plus
it's
3.
13 exactly.
So it's plus 3.
It means that it meets it, so it manages to resist
Ah, shit.
your fear.
Oh my god. Okay.
Damn, that
Can I
would've been-
still create make an action?
That's just a bonus action.
Okay, okay.
You're free to do that. And unfortunately, the creature unaccustomed to you and sort of busy with clues. Yeah, it's just shy enough of your full prompting receiving that it manages to shake with you.
Okay, seeing
she was next to this one as well, right? Does this one have to make a save?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, within 5 feet also.
One creature of your choice.
Oh, okay. Oh well, we tried. We tried.
Let's try.
But seeing that the frightening effects of my face that didn't take with the chest, I attempt to use chromatic orb again.
What element were you using?
So I'm using an acid orb. So I create
Sounds good.
orb out of thin air, and I
So once
hurl
again,
it.
once again, the light pours in. A rainbow of light from each of the fingertips, focused on one point. A ball appears, and then she shifts the magic. And instead of crackling lightning, a drop of liquid appears in the center, and then basically like a water balloon without a skin. So you just sort of see the liquid just floating in the air. And then Hercules Tides of Chaos.
Yes.
It's an ideal way. This cycles very well with your abilities because right after you cast it, you get it back.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make attack at advantage.
You have plus 5. Yeah. Twice and then pick the higher
Here's
one.
my lucky D20, by the way.
Okay,
15
wait.
plus 5, 20. 7 plus 5, 20.
20, okay. Definitely will hit. Before we do the damage, I want to see the wild magic surge.
Yeah.
One d-
Roll magic surge, just the D20 and then 9.
I really want one to happen. Yeah. Basically, when you roll a 1 on that one, finally the magic just sort of overloads within you, and then that's
You really
your-
want it to happen,
I
right?
do. Yeah. I mean, it's very. It's your story.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
very thing with
I want it to
a
happen.
little bit of background.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Oh, we all
for,
die.
for the players, not for the characters. The background of my story is that I have like traumatic stress disorder. Like Cheska has traumatic stress disorder because earlier when she was younger, she was kidnapped by this old man, driven to madness by the loss of his, I want to say, wife.
Did he reveal that to you? No.
Oh no, not yet. Okay, sorry. This is just like
This man
anyway.
troubled by loss.
Yeah, troubled by loss. He attempts to siphon her magic from her, but tapping into her raw energy, she manages to blow up place that she's in,
But it
and
becomes sort of a chronic disorder.
Yeah.
And now she can't control it. Now she just
yeah,
blows up.
yeah, yeah. And that's actually the reason why she has the amnesia and why her family kept her in their basement for years.
So you're every time you cast magic, you're worried like, is this going to be the one that's going to tip me over? But thankfully, it's been managing.
Yeah.
So first of all, roll 3d8.
Which one is best?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
3 of those. You're gonna do the same thing.
At the same time.
Yes.
Go ahead.
A lot of damage.
Oh,
16.
Oh. 8, 14, 16.
16. Shit, that's the most amount of damage anyone has dealt.
Any pluses?
No,
Oh.
but
Spell attack bonus.
no, that's it.
No.
Who is she attacking?
This thing. So as
Don't
soon
mind
as
if I
you've
take a
managed to
second.
craft it well enough, you send it flying. It flies in the direction of this the mimic, splashes across the side, and immediately you begin to see it peel away at the outer layers, which appear to be superficial, because it's just sort of taken a form, and it's not actually made of wood or anything. You see the outer layer of skin begin to peel away, and you can see the musculature underneath. It's the flesh begins to bleed as well as you created massive acid burn scars on the side of your chest right here. It is severely injured.
Nice.
That's the end of your movement. That's every end of your movement. You go now.
So that counts as one spell, right?
Yeah. And then you get back Tides of Chaos because
Yeah.
because as well.
Like,
So we better go back to it. Okay, it's very, very frustrating right now. You're grappled. It's good to bring you in. Dragging you along. So it is so severely injured and frustrated with pain. It just sees Jessica in the corner, and then you can see
Jessica,
that.
it's attacking. It's coming after you.
Yeah. So you can. It was so severely injured by you that it sort of faces your direction. The clawed feet of the chest elongate and grow knees as well. It essentially becomes four-legged, and it begins to skitter,
It's freaking
pulling you along with it as you go.
oh, so with fruits.
Yeah, with roots. All the way up to you.
Oh no.
And it is going to try and it's going to try to bite you.
What's your AC?
It is.
What's your AC?
AC. Oh, I thought you said also racy. I was like, oh yeah, right, racy.
You have mage armor, so 16.
16.
It's an actual 20.
Oh,
Roland drinks his potion and runs away.
Looking good. 1, 7, 13, 14, 17. Yeah, so it drops you. Severely injured by you, and then raged. Skitters on four legs coming towards you. And it's so quick to react. It approaches you so quickly, you have no time to react. It snaps you almost in half. Across your and begins to sort of begin half gobbling you. You're in its mouth right now, and beginning to bleed out. You're unconscious.
Oh no.
As it's obviously going to try to swallow you.
Okay, okay.
As you know, as you would know, these types of creatures, mimics, they actually do eat people. They create, they form themselves into objects that people would interact with in order to lure them
Eat them.
into interacting with them, so they'll chomp them.
At this point, I'm
Just kind of zero once more.
Again.
I'm
We're
just
gonna
screaming.
go. We're gonna go to Grail.
Right.
Grail, it's right next to you.
It still has Hunter's Mark, right? Does it have
Yeah, it still has
any,
Hunter's Mark.
would I have any positive effect on it if I walk up to it in terms of the crossbow master feature?
Nothing other than you make it possible to attack you.
yeah, it might attack.
That's the only thing.
Right.
But it's the same whether you shoot it.
Anyway, I'll
Wait,
keep
sorry,
it.
Ron.
I'll keep my distance and just keep blasting away at it.
Okay, yeah.
And
You're
so-
right next to it. So at this point, you're just aiming at
Right. Point blank. Right. So 2d6 plus 5.
attacks first.
I mean, that near. I mean, you really need it. I'm just kidding.
Whether you hit it or not is not necessarily the point. Can you penetrate its armor?
Right. Got it. So here we go. Here goes something.
A 7.
4.
Have you got inspiration?
No, I don't.
Quick draw,
Seven,
coming for a second
11.
attack.
I'm sorry.
Quick
Second
draw.
attack.
Second attack. Your bonus action.
So I roll for d20 as well.
Yes. Plus 7.
Plus 7? What'd you
Yeah,
get?
yeah.
Plus 7? To hit?
Your pistol.
So that's 11. My first roll is
Yeah,
11.
yeah. First roll is 11.
2 plus 7, 9.
Oh, jeez.
As soon as you bring up your pistols to bear, it spits out Jessica and closes shut. And whatever eyes you can see, it just closes as well. And the entire thing might as well be made of wood as you go. It goes tink, 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 unable to sort of put itself in like a defensive shell maneuver and manages to resist all of your attacks.
Hate that round. Okay. Anything else?
Movement?
Movement. I would like to move back away from this little scuffle as far as I can.
But
How many moves do I have? 30?
30, each square is 5.
5, 10, 15. I guess that's enough. I'll hold it there.
We're gonna go through rolling.
Okay.
They don't look like they're doing pretty good out there, right over there. You turn your head around like fuck. But you seem to be nearing the limit of this thing as well in front of you.
Yeah. If I drink a potion, that's an action, isn't it?
If you weren't already holding it, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go for this one with the dagger first, and hopefully smash it.
Are you gonna say that this is the offhand?
Yeah, this is the offhand. I don't know if the offhand will be enough to destroy it. That's the issue.
Oh, why
I
are
want
you
to
saving?
destroy it and then move around this way and
Why are
hit
you
this thing.
saving? Oh, so you're saving your main attack.
So I want to, but I don't know whether the offhand will be enough to kill this.
I'm gonna say that you're sort of gauging it. Probably not.
Okay, main hand then. Oh, that's not going to be enough, is it? Natural one.
Yeah. So
You can have that one back.
you come in with the short sword, slashing it towards it with one gauntleted hand. It grabs it. You slide that back out and then you stab forward with the stake.
Yeah. No,
Okay, this.
we're all going to die.
Yeah, so it manages it's still holding your short sword. You come in on the top to slash down, puncturing its helm with the stake, and it catches that too. So and it grabs your wrist like that. You like shake it out with effort. But this thing has inhuman strength.
I'm tempted to move and take the attack of opportunity in the hopes that it misses and then hide behind you.
Get to me so I can heal you.
You can heal?
Yeah.
You should have come to me, I'm going to die.
This one's sort of freed up from everything now. It has no method of thought, so it's just
Oh,
going
one second, I haven't finished yet. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity and move out.
I'll give you inspiration. Because you're really, really asking for it.
To try and get over to him. Her, sorry.
10 to hit.
Oh,
Ah, yes, that was worth it. Nice.
save me!
Yeah, seeing that, so both your sword and your stake are being held upright. You spot you kick him in the chest. He gets bounced back into the canvas and he attempts to like reach out to slam down on you, but you dodge out of the way. Combat roll, running for Grail.
And then I hide behind him like
Grail, tough, toughest nails looking gunslinger woman, red hair, tied up or flowing?
Flowing by this time. She's just gone.
You look like an angel to me.
She's just standing at the floor, her pistol's just smoking beside her.
Glow.
You are tied up behind her, and then
Yeah, the sunlight's just penetrating the tent through this, right?
and girls just looking there badass and just like staring down the thing. As this thing is gonna come for you.
What the fuck? Ever since I first played D&D, I've hated flying swords.
Natural one.
Yay!
Yeah, so it comes for you, but you're without breaking eye contact, basically with the armor across the way. You fire at the sword, and the force of your bullet forces it to deflect its trajectory.
Right.
It flies off course and doesn't hit you.
But then it just stays here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or we're gonna go now too. This one next to you is gonna try to hit you.
Are you still holding on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah. So it comes down on top of you, and you throw up your shield on top and go clank, 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 clank. Bash it away. You go now to peace.
Okay, I'm gonna...
You're in a familiar situation at the moment.
What?
You're flashing back to last night.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I look at Jessica and... Okay.
Jessica,
Hang in there.
Hang in there.
it was worthy. Actually, if your fear had landed, it couldn't have come and chased you.
Yeah.
It's just
It was
roll
only
the dice.
that dice. But anyway,
I can't move, right?
you got
Still grapple?
your speed is zero.
Okay.
But it's too far. Oh no, your speed is zero.
So this
You
thing
can't
is looking about destroyed now, right? It's on its
even-
last
yes,
leg.
very heavily injured.
Okay.
So that get you out of grapple. If you finish that, that'll get you out.
Yeah, damn okay.
It still looks like it's got quite a bit of fight left.
Okay.
So, but relative takes maximum health.
Yeah, how with what would they hit with the burning hands? Oh, but it might hit Jessica. 15 feet.
Actually, you can't hit anyone correctly
Huh? Oh, right.
because this one is just out of range.
Okay.
This square.
Well,
And you can't even reposition yourself because your speed is zero.
Who owns this thing?
Nerd boy.
Yeah.
Can I aim the burning hands toward just the mimic?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, nerd boy.
He doesn't live here anymore, I claimed it. He doesn't live here anymore, I claimed it. So good.
Yeah, so Dixie. Oh, I'm running out. What? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. That's a 10 total.
Raise it down to 5. Okay, yeah.
Hopefully people will notice the tent being on fire and the noise. It's
Yeah,
been a long
rush
time
to
now,
save
nobody's
us.
come in.
Yeah, that's largely because Nerd Boy is outside as the commotion's going on. People are coming like, he's gonna fucking kill you. You're not allowed in the tent. You're not allowed in the tent. No one come in.
That's funny.
Fair enough.
So, fire comes off and
Yeah, and then just
you can see
yeah,
parts of
since
the
I'm
tent catch a flame.
grappled,
A small whimper comes out of
I'm like, oh fuck this.
I don't know what they're doing in there. They seem to be fighting in there. I think they're fighting in there. We should probably come in. And then look, dude, this dead serious. They had a crossbow to my head. The entire
But does anybody listen to Nerd Boy? Because nobody listens to Nerd Boy.
Brawlin is no. Brawlin won this land.
Shit, yeah, it's my land, and I've said it's mine, my tent now. So.
So they're like, fine, you know, whatever Brawlin's fancy is. He's doing some shit. The tent owner expressed permission. Whatever. Just walk off. Like, what are they doing there? Brawlin's probably training or something.
Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Nerd Boy after this.
So, who are we on? Who's?
That's my action.
That's your action. Okay, yeah, so you come in, just point blank. but it's still enclosed from Grail's attacks. So you just roast the outer portion of it. You can hear a muffled scream in pain from the creature because it does take damage from it, and you can tell it's beginning to slow its movements. It's not tugging on you as powerfully.
I shall don't hurt my treasure.
I don't know where it is.
It's inside it.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
Let me just roast the outside, nice and crispy, and then we can.
Sorry, dude. Still goes now.
You've been promoted to tank.
Yep.
Seven,
Oh, you got the same AC as me anyway.
12. Okay, yeah. So you come in, and as soon as he comes into melee, you swap to gun cast. You flip the pistols around, holding them barrel down with the pistol grips out, and then back. As the attack comes in, you manage to deflect that one. You hook the grip around and sort of spin it on itself. And before it raises the next one, the next fist, you slam the pistol down on that piece of armor, denting it. So you manage to just barely deflect or dodge out of it.
While you're doing it, your hair keeps whipping me in the face.
Yeah. That's happened to me too many times.
And I whisper back, like, you brought this chest here.
What do you want now?
I like that.
Jessica, that's if you want to choose the Tides of Chaos, you can. It's available. So
Okay, I'll use Tides of Chaos.
No, I don't know. They haven't called for last order, so I don't know. It's 9. Just one pass. Yeah, the 9.
But
18.
alright, there you go.
one success. So shade one
off.
success.
One success.
Who's my factor?
And we go up to. All right. At this point, you are the only one that's got in the sights. There's advantages to attacking you. You have a free hand.
I have free hand. In hindsight, I should have broken up the grapple.
How much can you heal me for?
Sure. Okay.
One
So I have
D8 plus
3.
21.
Shield.
Okay.
10.
So it snaps down to bite on you. In its closed form, 2 flaps come up, and you can see eyes come out, and they come out with stalks to look above it, and the chest opens up and
And
snaps
then
down
I
on
just
you.
gonna raise my shield, and then it's like a mini dome.
Really don't have to be a
So yeah, you raise your shield upwards, and then projecting out of your temporary dome of metal, engulfing you, making you a sphere as it cracks its teeth straight down across
How
the
many
sides.
reactions have you got?
One per turn, but I'm out of spell slots.
Oh,
It continues to try and snap it, but unable to penetrate your defense. It's a good time to use it too, because now even the swords have. You're in this until it comes to your turn. When your turn comes up, it falls away. But if you have 23 AC up at the Grail, it's your turn.
I intend to heal Brolin first.
is that a bonus action or an action?
That's action.
Don't bother that. Don't bother that.
Basically, you can choose to heal or attack twice.
Heal Brolin. Really not?
No.
Really not?
No, try and kill this one. It's up to you.
Alternatively, if you manage to land both hits on this thing,
Exactly.
you would do a massive amount.
Exactly. Because I
And
have
it looks
invested
quite
Hunter Smart
heavy
in this
already.
guy.
Or shoot this one
What I
then.
planned to do was like heal you first, and move in range, and then shoot this guy.
You
Or
can't
you
heal
can-
and shoot on the same turn.
So I'm gonna move
No,
and
you
shoot.
have crossbow mastery, so even if the enemies are engaging you in melee, you don't have disadvantage to shoot something from
Yes.
afar. So
So I can stay put.
You can stay put. Well, you might get attacked, but in terms of firing your guns, you don't have disadvantage.
You can fire free.
Yeah, you
You're
can
so
get-
adept at fighting at this range
Yeah.
that
You just like dodge around the other dude.
yeah, you're dodging around the other people firing at somebody else.
That would simply be 2d6, right? For this guy.
The damage is all the same. Your damage is not affected. You just have to hit.
Yeah, you gotta.
I rolled the attack roll. So plus 7. Oh, come on.
Plus 7.
Let's go again.
17 total.
Yay, okay. Second attack. Oh yeah, for damage roll. Plus 5. 8.
13 total.
13 total, including your bonuses to
Yep.
mastery.
Because it's 5 plus 3 plus 2.
Yeah. So you dodge a swing from this one, and as soon as you come up,
Nice.
it fires a kick from the pistol.
This guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of its arms reaching up to try and continue to claw at Bruce's shell. You manage to nail it in a heavily injured joint
I'm
already.
screaming, spin around!
Yeah. It breaks the joint and the hand just flies off. It manages to just barely hang on.
You've got another shot
You've
though,
got
right?
another shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it, the same target.
Yeah.
So 1d6.
There
Attack
you
roll.
go, attack roll.
Spin around! She's from California!
That's not me. Oh,
That's 2. 9 total.
Yeah. So the creature is
Got too
moving
excited.
heavily and limping. Its tongue is beginning to sort of loll out of the side of its throat. But as soon as you knock off its arm, it goes defensive.
Is it,
Clinks off of its arm.
although is its grapple over Cruz sort of starting to lighten up in such a way that Cruz is able to get away?
As freely as you can normally.
Oh wait, I'm just gonna save this.